Hello, everybody. Sorry about that late start. We are here and we are ready to do this. Episode 31. This time I got it right. But welcome, everybody, to Misfit Monday. I'm Jonny. I'm the DM of the campaign. For a list of the cast names and socials and pronouns, go ahead and check out the episode description. We stream Ravenloft Misfits each Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, most of the time because, sometimes technical difficulties come up, and that's, we're here at 7:45. Please make sure to follow us, subscribe to the channel if you want, participate in chat. If you're watching the recording, please like, comment, share with your friends, join our Discord, do whatever you want to do, help us grow. It would be great. And if you're listening to the podcast, make sure to rate our channel and leave us a review so that we can take all of the things that you say into consideration to make sure that we're doing a better job going forward. But yeah, Joel.
Hi. We would also like to have a little bit of a talk about the supporters of our campaign. Starting from the top, we have Roll20. If you're watching the stream and you're looking for a way for us to get together with your friends like we do across the internet in this uncertain world, Roll20 is the way to go. It is a virtual tabletop full of amazing resources and tools that you can utilize to make your game exactly the way you want it to. It isn't just D&D. It has Pathfinder, Starfinder, and a bunch of other indie games and mainstream stuff. It's really good. So go check them out at roll20.net and check out the chat or the episode description for a direct link.
Whoop, whoop. We also want to thank Sirenscape for allowing us to use their awesome application. It's filled with awesome sounds and ambiance that is perfect for any Curse of Strahd campaign or any campaign in general. They have quite a few of the D&D published campaigns filled with awesome stuff that you just have to click and play and be on your way. Hey, that even rhymed too. Nice. Anyways, yeah, so thank you, Sirenscape. Go check them out with a link in the description or the chat. And we also continue to remind everybody that we are raising money for the Trevor Project. So please, if you are able and willing, check out the link in the chat or episode description for being able to support a great cause, especially in the time that we are in now. It is much needed. But with that aside, let's go into a recap. Episode 30, Flesh and Metal. You entered Archibald's manor and began exploring, finding many pieces of furniture and other things being made from body parts and flesh. Not baby flesh.
Was not a suggestion.
It was not. I'm just... But you continued going through this manor, finding different clues and portraits of Johann's Grimm's late wife, another one that you didn't recognize. You found a mirror with dark copies of any that entered, a teleportation circle that had a staircase that descended lower into the dungeon level of this manor. You also found a giant tank, or at least a glass part of this tank, embedded into the floors of the grand foyer, where a really big giant slammed onto the bottom of, and definitely wasn't ominous whatsoever. But you descended those staircases, or that staircase, into the basement, and Johann's, you were able to send Luna out to find a secret door, as well as another door that you discovered another tank holding a disfigured body of your parents. One singular halfling body with a second head. You rushed into this room, then that is where we are going to start, basically. With you regrouping with Luna and the rest of you seeing Johann's going through. What would you like to do?
So I said I ran in without hesitation, right? So as soon as I make it in, does this look like a machine, like that is, or it's just a vat of?
I will show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. We don't need to.
Visuals.
Ah, shit. Look at that blurry little fucker.
Yeah, this is spooky.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me open up the map for everybody to see.
Oh. Shit, one of them is broken. Is that just map decor, or is that actually broken?
It is broken.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit. My character wouldn't know about that. He's too focused on his parents.
Well, when you first initially saw through Luna's eyes, you definitely saw that.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about what I
Sure,
saw?
absolutely.
originally?
Absolutely. I
Valid.
am with you. So, as you enter into this room, you find your parents floating in this vat of green liquid, unmoving. You see this contraption that's currently connected to this vat. There's a glass orb that shoots electricity in different directions. The low hum of the static is filling the air along with the blue flame torches surrounding you.
I'm gonna reach into one of my parents' minds, whichever one, maybe my mom's mind.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, in speaking halfling, and just go, Mom.
No response.
Switch over to Dad. Dad?
No response.
Fuck. I'm gonna just pull out one of my daggers and go around to the electrical arc thing.
Okay. You head over to the electrical box, finding just no, like, I know I'm framing this kind of like a, like,
It's Tesla coil, right?
Cyberpunk type of thing, but it's more, this looks like a machine that you could see electricity pulsing through. There's no like buttons or anything like that. It looks like there are pipes and wires that are just completely filling this metallic box that this tank is connected to.
Would I be able to know what the purpose of it is? Beyond the obvious, maybe keeping my parents...
Go ahead and do either Arcana or Investigation.
I'm gonna help him.
Okay.
28.
You're welcome.
28. Wow.
Thanks.
As you're taking a look at this contraption, you're seeing that the electricity that's coming from the top pulses through. It sends like this electrical blue light throughout the entire thing. And as you begin to follow some of the wires, you see that some of them end at where the tank is. And you can see this electricity goes through the tank in pulses. With a 28, it seems like this sort of electricity is aiming to keep whatever is inside dormant.
It seemed like there's any way to disarm it.
What the hell?
I'm gonna try to just...
You do so. That's totally valid. Go ahead and do like an attack roll and damage.
Dagger. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 definitely does.
Wow.
So
Cool.
you take your dagger, cutting into these wires, breaking them.
Yeah, I'm just going
You
ham
see-
on this thing.
You see the orb at the top as electricity continues to shoot out from it uncontrollably. I need both Sorsha and Johans to do a dex save. Oof.
That's a natural one that I get to reroll.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
7.
Oh,
That's so much better.
So bad. So 7 and a
It's
16.
I am going ham on this thing, holding a dagger.
Oh my
metal,
god.
So nice.
Okay, Sorsha, you take
Alright.
half of the 11 lightning damage that shoots out.
Did you do that automatically? What happened?
So I do 5 or 6.
What do you mean? Did I do that automatically?
Oh, my HP just tanked for no reason.
My
Roll
HP was set to
20.
23 for some reason, so I think our
Something's up
maxes
with
are off.
something's up with your guys'
Yeah,
tokens.
yeah.
I keep on pulling it out
Mine
and
was
it
at
goes
25
That's fine.
as well.
That's fine. So you take the full 11 damage, Johans, as this
Of course I
machine bursts and electricity damage goes completely out near anything that's nearby. While that happens, where is everybody else?
I
Die.
feel like I would be like examining and like kind of in shock at the room, and then once
Okay.
they get zapped, I would rush up and make sure they're okay.
Okay.
I've also been shocked.
Arxes walked in and Devan sensed immediately because he was like things in tubes. That's weird.
Okay. So you're able to see Celestials, Fiends, Undead.
And also if this place has been consecrated or deconsecrated by using the hollow spell or something like that.
Fortunately, unfortunately, none of that pops.
That's the goal right there. Yeah, we don't want any of those.
We love a boring answer to that question.
Yeah,
So-
and also
Mhm.
I would run up also as soon as I'm like, oh, and I'd try to get close.
Okay. Sounds good. Leilyn will take place right there. You begin to see, as the electricity shoots out from this device, the pulse that goes through the tank stops. Begin to see the body moving. Johans, what do you do at that time?
I'm gonna try to use Mage Hand to tip it over.
This thing is huge. This tank is...
Oh, is it? But is it like?
It's on like a stand.
Is it bolted?
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what I
not.
meant.
It's not like circular on the ground and you can like roll it. It's like its own
Okay.
like
'Cause,
stand.
If
Yeah.
it was just like if it was like on a, for lack of a better term, like on a brick, then it would have been easier to tip it. But if it's
Right. Yeah. It's
But
like
is
it,
it-
it has its
Rather, it's
own
harder to-
4 posts that keep it
But are-
secure.
Are they bolted down?
They're not bolted down.
Okay.
You do see that there is like a handle, and as on the side of the tank there is a handle, and as you break this mechanism, you begin to see that the liquid inside is slowly beginning to go away.
I'm not paying attention to anything other than what's in front of me.
When I see him using Mage Hand to try and push it, I'm gonna come up and push it also and try to tip it over
Okay.
with him.
Yeah, I guess I'll do the same.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead, somebody, and do a strength check with advantage since everybody is working together.
I have a -1 to strength.
I'll
but
do
have
it.
a
I got it.
0. Yeah.
I got it. I
Don't
got
worry,
it.
I got it.
18?
Hey.
Okay.
Pretty good, right? Yeah, I think it's-
Unfortunately, an
Establado?
18 is not enough, though. This
Dang
thing,
it.
even with
God
it
dang it.
being filled with liquid, it gives it just that much more of.
You got it.
Dude,
You got there.
what I meant to say. You know those times when you're trying to say 2 different things at the same time? What I meant to
Exactly.
say was even with the liquid draining, but I also wanted to say with the liquid inside of this thing, even with the liquid draining, and with
It's okay,
all of
I'm
the
invested.
liquid still inside of it, nailed it, it's too heavy to push. As you begin to push, you see the liquid inside sloshing around. You see the body of Johans' parents moving around within, and you see them opening their eyes, and they look directly towards you, Johans.
I'm gonna rush up and just put my hand on the glass and just speak into Dad's mind and just go, Dad, everything's gonna be okay. We're getting you out of here.
You see their hand come up.
I'm like cautiously, like kind of trying to get up next to Joe. I know I can't get in between, but I'm like getting up next to him, like making sure this is not dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, I was speaking out loud and in half.
Sure.
I'm just saying it in English so that you guys understand, but I still.
Right. You see their hand come up. Reach for the glass, putting it onto it, looking directly at you. And it's at that moment that you see their eyes aren't looking directly at you, but rather past you. And you turn and you see the lever that is on this tank to the right begins to get pulled down.
I'm gonna try to keep it from doing that with like my mage.
Okay.
What about the one
At
behind me?
this point,
Ah.
I would
gosh.
like everybody
Oh gosh, it's coming.
to roll initiative.
Yep.
I fucking hate you.
Yep. There it is.
Well, here it is. All right, I knew this was happening, but I was holding on to hope. 11.
oops.
That's great. I'm so
Uh,
happy. That's a great initiative.
Katya, can you re-roll?
Oh yeah.
It just didn't.
Oh.
Guys,
Hey.
Hey.
It got even worse.
they're like dodge.
Okay. And you got an 8. Okay.
Hey, I was on the initiative and now I'm gone. What do you do to me?
Yeah, it's bugging
Oh,
out.
go ahead and re-roll. I don't know what you got, but I'm gonna update that.
I got an 18. Is what I got.
So 11 is what I'm seeing.
For the first time.
No, that's a different
In
Johannes.
forever.
That's
Right.
my doppelganger in the other.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way this house has been going, that might not be so far-fetched.
Right.
Okay.
Oh man, I knew giving somebody that I'm not gonna name the facts about my family was a fucking horrible idea.
Yeah, dude, you give that whoever it is,
Yeah, someone.
give him an inch, they'll take a mile.
Right? It's so inappropriate.
Whoever this person might be.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
I like that our initiative
Or girl,
is
we don't know.
17 and
Or
then
them,
11, 10, 10,
person.
9, 8. Like, this is such a big gap.
Whoever that person is, I want them to know that
Oh, I go first.
they suck and their butt
Yes.
smells.
Oof. All right. Okay. Arxes, you were up. What would you like to do in this tense situation?
The boulder is conflicted.
The boulder is conflicted. I love it.
Because there is an obvious special connection between this person that has helped me in such a huge way and these people in this tank. So I'm going to, are they hostile? Is that what this seems? Can I insight?
We did roll
Would-
initiative.
We did roll initiative, but I think the only one who knows is me, right?
Guess so. I would
Do a
feel pretty
perception
weird about
check.
smacking.
That's what I
All
would
right.
say. Just to see if you can see the lever moving.
Got it.
Natural one.
'Cause
Come on.
I will say my attention was, that didn't mean to do that with
You
advantage.
do not understand. You do see Johan's turning, but you're not entirely sure what the hell is going on. Unfortunately.
Okay.
And it. Go ahead and if there's anything else you would like to do.
Since I am confused, I will just does it take an action to do perception, or is that like
I would say that perception is just based off of whether or not you were able to see it at that time. So you still have something that you could do, but just keep in mind that you don't know that it is going into battle right now.
yeah, I'm just like what's going I'm going
Exactly.
to hold my action.
Okay.
And if
Good
these
call.
these two people I don't know in this tank start popping off, so will I.
Got it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, thematically, this makes sense. Johans, you are the first to act.
Well, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna mage hand the lever and try to keep it up.
Okay, so you hold the mage hand there on the lever, trying to keep it up. All right.
Well, the Jeff hand. And as
course.
I do that, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna say, "Pa, ma, ¿qué están haciendo?" Which is, "Mom, Dad, what are you doing?" And that's gonna be my turn because I don't know what's happening.
All right.
I think I'm the only one who's technically in combat right now.
All right. As that happens, I will do a perception check for Leilyn as well.
One of these is gonna be a nat 1. Just watch.
Huh.
13.
Can't see it, Johnny, just so you know.
Why is... Oh, I put it to GM. It was a 13. Unfortunately, I would say that that's not enough.
This is probably like a 15 to notice is the thing, because it's
So
small.
I will say that Leilyn at this point will also keep her action ready, just like her father.
Would I already acted specifically
That's
in
true.
a particular way? That would that help everybody realize that something is happening at the very least?
That's true. Okay, I will give Leilyn advantage then. 25. Okay. Okay, so she sees that and she immediately makes her way over to the lever.
Cool.
She is going to use her action to keep that up as well. Esmeralda is going to come to you and basically just say, "What do you need me to do?" As she uses her bonus action to bring one of her crossbow bolts to freeze over. That's it.
I'm in the I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of
All right.
casting Mage Hand and turning around like, what the fuck, Dad?
Sounds good. All right. It is their turn. You see...
My parents' turn.
Oh, what is your dex, Sorsha?
5
Obviously.
plus 5.
Duh.
+3.
Oh. All right, roll a d20. We're doing some rollies.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Not a 9!
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm so excited! Oh. All right.
Devin, you had
What are
one
the
job, man.
odds?
Okay.
Roll 20. Dice gods, fuck me again.
Yes, always.
Okay, so for their bonus action, they are going to use... Actually, no. For their regular action...
I am so nervous. I have no clue what's going to happen once they get out of there.
Okay.
This is, of everything I knew about my backstory, this is the thing that what the fuck
That's
is
a
this?
big
You
paragraph.
you see the hand coming out and both of them looking directly at the tank, and they cast telekinesis as they pull the lever down. With that, I think I have to do a contested roll.
I also have my little
Mage
Jeff
hand.
thingies.
Jeff hand is very weak in terms of like keeping something up.
Your face is very weak.
Okay, fine. Okay, so if the object is worn or carried by a creature, you can make an ability check with your spellcasting contested by that creature's strength check. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that because that sounds the most applicable to this. So Leilyn is going to
give
do a
like a-
strength check.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I give her
no.
a +1, but I don't think that's gonna.
Yeah,
work.
that's not gonna help at all.
I think it's. I
Okay.
think this is one of those instances where I don't think you can roll lower than an 8. If that is a halfling, like
Oh, that's an 11. Well, they beat.
Number
And as you see that,
17.
you see the lever going down
Scarlett Johansson's nightmares.
Despite Leilyn standing just underneath it, trying to keep it up, her werewolven strength, you could see the blood pulsing through her veins as she's holding up this lever. But even then, she continues to struggle as the lever gets forced directly down. And you see the top of this tank opening up.
That's quite bad.
Out of it, you see all of these tentacles coming out of it. You see from within the tank, these tentacles leaving this humanoid body where you see throughout the entire torso and into the legs, all of these tentacles just whipping around. Forgot to fix that in the chat. But with that,
It's okay.
as a bonus action,
Ah, shit.
They have their hand up towards that tank, and they look over towards the other. And with their telekinesis, their other telekinetic ability, as a bonus action, they're able to move the lever up. Or down, sorry. And you see the other tank.
Yes. Oh, no, you said the right one first.
And you see this red type of ooze beginning to flow out of this weird tank.
It's a slime and a slimy tentacle creature. I'm so excited.
That being said, Sorsha, you are
Nope.
up.
Okay,
No, wait,
so
I have a thing to do. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry, Sorsha. I don't mean to, like, interrupt. I just need to jump in. I'm gonna invoke my rune of Vampiric Charm on Johan's parents.
Okay.
So when a creature you can see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use a reaction to invoke the rune and force the creature to do a wisdom save. And if they fail, they have a speed of 0, are incapacitated, and fall into a dreamy stupor.
Does a
Holy
14
shit.
pass?
It's right on the edge. Nope, 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Your parents are
Speed
going to
is 0,
sleep.
descending into dreamy stupor.
God,
The
just a
creature repeats a
fucking
saving throw at the end of each
baller.
of its turns, ending the effect on a success. Okay, so I will do that again on their next turn, but since it's the end of their turn, that was their own thing, so that's actually really cool. So you at least get one full round.
At
That's
least
cool.
one whole turn.
That's
Okay.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorsha.
Sorry, Sorsha. I didn't mean to.
no, you're good. So I was wanting to save my action to basically see how what this guy, God fucking, I rolled 20. This guy does.
Okay.
And if they attack, I'm going to hit him.
Okay. Sounds good.
Nice.
Okay.
Readying your action. Katya,
Yep.
you're up.
Now, is this one over here fully open yet? The red goo?
Both of them
Chamber?
are completely open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it look like if I go hit that lever again, it'll close it before red goo comes out?
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna try closing this one before what's ever in there can get
Okay.
out.
You try and release it, pushing the lever back up, but it seems like this is just a release,
Well, shit.
not a close.
All right. Is that my action?
No, I would say that's a free action to push it up.
Cool, because that'd be really mean.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna hit it then.
Okay. Unfortunately, the tank is like 10 feet tall, and it's inside.
Yeah.
You can see that the green liquid is slowly starting to drain, but
Figures. All right, I'm gonna hang out here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna attack whatever comes out of this.
okay. Readying your action as well.
Yeah.
Got it. It is now Experiment
guess so.
23's turn.
I guess I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move a little bit. So we
That's
can
fine.
Flank him.
Sure, that works. So, as this tank opens, you see these tentacles wrapping onto the sides of this tank and beginning to pull up this almost like a Dr. Octopus type of visual where you see, even coming out of its back, these tentacles grabbing onto the side of the tank and pulling this humanoid out. You can see their facial features are completely gone, and it rises out of the tank and then whips out 4 of their tentacles. Let's see. So one of them is going to go for Leilyn. That is a 9 to hit, which doesn't. Another one is going for Johan's.
Of course.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah.
Another one
Yeah.
going for Esmeralda, which is a 25. So that one hits. And then the final
She's a
one
monster. It's fine.
has a reach. Okay. The final one is going to go for Arxes. It's a 15, so I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Okay.
Does that activate my that's a trigger for my held action. I was like, if they start popping off,
That's true.
like,
Yeah, go ahead.
me too.
Yeah. You can see that it's like 10 feet over the tank. So it's not, it's technically 10 feet in the air at this point. So even if you rushed in, you would have to hit 10 feet in the air. So you would have to hit with range is what I'm getting at.
And which one? It was this one over here.
The one on the right. Yeah.
I'm just going. Ooh. Then I'm going to move.
Okay.
Let me make sure I can do that. I gotta go around. Yeah, I can get there. Gonna move here.
Okay.
And then that'll be that.
Okay, sounds good. So with their tendril attacks, they are also going to use their real ability where it is going to bring Esmeralda 25 feet towards it. And as it does, it takes it directly towards this stomach area where you see this giant gaping maw open up with teeth sharp as a shark's bite into Esmeralda. So let's see if it even hits. It fucking doesn't somehow. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
They're restrained. So that actually gets advantage, which is a 15, which still doesn't hit. So doesn't get hit. You see her bringing up her arm. It pierces into her hand, but she's used to that kind of a wound from Blood Hunter. So she pulls it, holds the jaws open, and then just pushes herself away for just a moment. Now, experiment 36.
How many fucking experiments did this asshole make?
You tell us, he's your dad.
At least 4.
No, he's not. My dad
Sorry,
stopped
your
thinking.
master.
His dad's one of the experiments.
So, this creature, as you see it coming out, you see this person climbing out and rushing towards you, Katya. Please, help! You see this middle-aged man wearing just normal commoner clothes as this giant red ooze begins to slowly follow it. He just gets on his knees. Please help! Please! What would you like to do as you're holding your action?
Can I?
Well, I guess it'd be there, starting to follow it. Is there anything that you would like to do in this case?
Can I just like grab him by the collar and push him behind me?
Okay. All right, you push him behind you, and then this red ooze comes slowly making its way towards you. It's within range now. Would you like to do anything just yet? No?
Oh, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Yeah. And
A 10 unfortunately does not hit.
do I get both my attacks?
Yeah, I would say so.
Great.
Hey, but a natural 20 does.
There we go. That's the nat
Nice.
20 I'm looking
Okay.
There you
for.
go.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Okay. Let me open up this. Okay. It is not resistant. So, with that D8, you're going to get that 5 instead, so it's 15, 17 damage. Nice. You pull the person behind you and turn back around to slice into this twice. As you do, you see
God.
just next to it this tether connecting that person and this. As that happens, you feel this person that you had thrown away beginning to attack you from behind. I'm going to give it flanking for this reason only.
Yeah, no, that checks out. This was
I've
to
been
be
holding
expected.
my action too.
You were holding your action.
Yeah.
It's not in range, but is there anything that you would like to do in this situation?
Does a spear not have a range of 10? Really?
Say that again?
Does
The spear.
Well, I think the spear
This
does.
is-
Yeah, you could throw it if you wanted.
it doesn't have a range of 10?
And you can move, too.
Yeah, I still have
that's-
movement.
That's such a weird thing that a spear doesn't have a reach of 10 when you can just fucking.
Oh, no,
reach
I know,
for it.
yeah.
That halberd I stole. has a reach.
Halberd does.
Okay, so
Weird.
yeah, then I'm gonna, as soon as I see all this happen, I'm gonna run to Katya.
Okay.
Pretty spearist, if you ask me.
And then I'm gonna use my blood spear.
Go for it.
Damn.
Oh wait, I have a D6. I'm gonna use it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hmm.
Oh,
have a D6.
no.
Oh,
A 1 on the
Okay.
D6 to a total of 12. Unfortunately,
The
does
worst
not
feeling.
hit. Oh.
I forgot I also have a D6.
So, with that, Katya, this attack has a +2,
Yep.
which is a 14.
No.
Doesn't hit. All right. Well, then, if that's the case,
I almost feel like he like smacks me from behind and she's just like non-phased, just like, yeah, I saw that coming.
yeah, you just put up your shield behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you feel this, like this, these claws are being pierced into your skull. I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, there's something else in the room, isn't there, motherfucker?
Maybe.
16?
As you block this, you begin to see more faces showing up within the ooze.
okay.
And all of them, their eyes turning red and glowing and trying to pierce into you. But you shrug it off, and they are not able to get you.
I thought
So-
there was gonna be more things in the room.
With
Hate
that,
that.
Arxes, you were up.
All right, this thing has Esmeralda grappled, right, or restrained,
Correct. Restrained at this point, yeah.
and it still is. How close am I? Can I cut the tentacles? You think? Can I reach it?
I would say yes for Esmeralda, but I would say disadvantage only because it's a little high up there. It's still within range, but it's just barely there. So I would give you disadvantage on the attack, but you could.
No, never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something wild here, and you tell me
Okay.
or not. Tell me whether or not it happens.
My favorite part of D&D.
Arxes is going to run up to the tank, plant his foot on it, jump and plant his foot on it, and try to latch onto the side so that he could swing his hand axe. Because
a hand axe.
I can't wield my great sword with
That's
one
what
hand.
I was going to say. I was like, you're
Yeah.
still going to have disadvantage. But with a hand axe,
Yeah.
I like that idea. Do an athletics check for me.
Alrighty.
This is going, like, you do it. This is how well.
Make sure okay, so normal. Ooh.
You're able to get on, but unfortunately, even with this like weird setup, you still are gonna have disadvantage, unfortunately.
Got it. It's alright. It's alright.
I'm not even phased. It's fine. It's fine.
It's gonna work out. It's totally fine. It's not gonna
A
work
10, unfortunately, does not hit.
out. Once more. For
What's
my
more
extra
feeling?
attack.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, you get extra attack. Go for it. 21
Much better.
does hit.
Yes. And my
Dealing the 8
goal is
damage?
to try to 8 damage.
Got it.
And yeah, my goal is to just try to, if I can't fully slice off all the tentacles, I'm just trying to make it easier for Esmeralda to break free.
All right. You cut deep into this tendril that is holding on to Esmeralda, and unfortunately, it's not enough to completely cut through, but it is hurting. It kind of reels back a little bit. You hear coming from it from within, but unfortunately, it's not cut all the way through. It might help in this case with Esmeralda trying to get out, but it is too early to see. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, and I'm still hanging on there.
Johans, you're up.
What are my parents doing?
Currently, they looked over towards the other tank, pulled down that lever, and at this point, I would say they probably turn back towards you and just begin looking at you.
They're asleep.
There's no emotion. Oh, they're asleep.
No,
That's
they are
right.
asleep. Okay.
They turn back towards you, and then
They just
here, hold on. I need to double check something real quick.
Just start floating.
I mean, they're not literally. It says they're in a dreamy stupor.
I was checking to make sure.
Semantics.
They are stoned.
They're incapacitated.
It says that they have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. I wanted to
haven't
check
made
and see
any
if they have
saving throws.
immune to charm, because if they were, then that's one thing. But they're not charmed. I'm gonna give them one more roll though.
That's lame.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Still
not enough,
fails.
is it?
Okay, so yeah,
Same
you
number.
see as they turn back towards you, and then their eyes go closed, and they just continue being sloshed around within the moving water in this tank. The water is still draining rapidly. It's almost completely gone.
Okay. Cool. So paint me a picture, right? I'm standing here. This way is where Leilyn is. Esmeralda's not where she is on the map. She's on the creature, right?
She's
the
like,
holding on
she's
to her.
where she is, but like 10-ish feet up.
Okay. So that space between me and her is between me and the monster is technically empty, because the monster is technically
Right. Yeah.
holding her there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna take a few steps forward, and I'm going to cast Frozen Tether.
Okay. On the
on it.
monster, the
Yes.
whipping. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So I create here. This is what I do. Fuck it. Yeah.
I
So
do
it has to
a
make
strength save. Okay.
a strength save. It is within 15 feet of me.
That's a natural 20 to a 24.
Ah!
Oh man.
Unfortunately. So you shoot out this frozen tether. It wraps around the humanoid head, but you see it moving in this weird, like an octopus that can fit through anything. It just goes directly through this frozen tether that you're trying to wrap around it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Leilyn. Leilyn is going to...
Did Leilyn do anything after holding her action?
She did
She
hold her
was- she
action
wasn't holding her
because
action.
she was able to see and she ran over to the the lever.
Right.
She is going to...
Dude, I am so nervous. I cannot feel fan. I am literally just fucking sweating.
She's gonna pull out her short sword and take a note from Arxes and try to save Esmeralda. So she's gonna try and do the same thing. I'm gonna have her do an athletics check as well. All right, she's able to get on.
Come on.
Like I said, she does it,
So that's-
but it's disadvantage on the attack. So short sword here. That's a 12, which doesn't hit.
Dude, calm the fuck on.
Unfortunately, she tries to hit with it and it doesn't hit as the tendril moves up. That is
This
her
is why I
turn.
hate
She's
single
gonna let
action
go.
wizards.
She's gonna let go and stand on the ground.
Single action wizards is the stupidest fucking shit in the world.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Come the fuck on.
Esmeralda is going to... She's gonna pull out her short sword.
All the swords are short here.
Oh, yeah. Or sorry,
There's a
rapier.
third.
She's gonna pull out her rapier.
That's also a short sword, just not by name.
Like a skinny. It's like short width-wise. a skinny
Using
sword.
her bonus action to put radiant damage on this, she is going to take some damage from that, which is 7. Oof.
She knocks herself unconscious.
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
She's going to take that 7 damage, and then she's going to try and cut through this tendril. Natural 20.
Let's go.
Easily cutting
Yes.
through it and releasing herself. She's going to back away.
Fucking big.
Yeah, she's going to try and back away, even taking the opportunity attack. She is able to move 30 feet and then hiding behind these stairs if she can.
Oh, shit.
Do I actually... Yeah, she will. Okay. So here's a tendril attack, which misses. She dodges out of the way as it tries to grab her. And she is going to use her other attack with her crossbow, which is a 31 to hit, dealing 12 piercing and 6 ice damage. Nice.
Why did she just run away?
She's
because
better at range.
She's ranged more than anything else.
I thought she was grappled.
No, she cut the tendril off. Thanks to Arxes helping almost cut through it, she was able to finish the job and then begin booking
sorry,
it.
I am 100% completely overwhelmed.
You're good. No worries. Okay, so
Stressful night.
she does that, and
My ADHD is just kicking in full force. So many things. It's great. I love it. But also, what the fuck?
Okay, and that's her turn. That's all she can do at this point. It turns to your parents' turn, who
Mama, Papa.
are unable to do anything. So at the end of their turn, they're going to do their wisdom save with advantage. 19 on that one. So you see them
That's a
shake
failure.
awake. Yeah. You see them shake awake, and then they look already looking towards you. They just continue blank, emotionless face on both of them. Sorsha, you're up.
Damn it.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm gonna do Spirit Totem Air Spirit.
Okay.
So
Strength.
it is 60 feet point. Oh, hold on.
That's the whole map, isn't it?
It's 30. It's 30
almost
feet.
the whole map.
It's 30 feet radius. So I'm
So
just
it's
gonna
pretty-
do
it's pretty much everybody. That's fine.
Yeah. So I was gonna do center of the room. So that means each creature of my choice gets temporary hit points equal to 5 plus my druid level.
Okay.
So that's 12 temporary hit points for everyone. Hit point.
Everybody gets
No,
the
yes.
10
What
hit
it-
points.
Love
Can you
that
measure
press.
it just to be sure that we can, or
Everybody, yeah. I just measured. Everybody's good.
okay?
Yeah. Unless
In
you go to the
addition-
far corner, but everybody's good.
Okay.
How many HP? Sorry, 12.
12.
Nice.
Gotcha.
In addition, your allies gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while in the aura. Cool.
Okay.
Now
Now.
I'm going to do, because the whole spear thing didn't work out very well, I am going to do Ice Storm at 4th level
Okay.
on the dude in front of us.
Hail of rock hard ice pounds to the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature within that cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 damage, 46 cold on a failed save, half as much. Okay, so I'm guessing you're setting it up a little bit further down here so that only that thing is affected, is what I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Okay, so I do a dex save. Let's do it. That is going to be
Fail.
a 12.
Yes.
Yo.
So that's a fail. Okay. So it takes 6 and that's 17 damage. Jeez. Whoa. Nice. All right, so let's do
I'm
that.
Making it hail in here.
And then 17, and it lasts, right? Or is it? Oh, it's just instantaneous. So it's, you see coming from the top of the roof, this giant storm of icicles, sharp as shark's teeth, just like the weird tentacle thing, just beginning to directly into the ground, all surrounding this ooze type creature. Piercing into it, you see parts of the ooze falling off and beginning to sizzle and dissolve. It took all that damage, dude. It's still looking okay, but definitely took a lot out of it.
No, it's dead. It's dead.
Motherfucker.
Is that your turn, Sorsha?
Yes.
Awesome. Katya, you were up.
I am going to hit it
Also,
Twice
welcome
with my-
all of the raiders. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hey.
Happy to have you.
I'm having a panic attack over here.
Yes, this is
You're
very
fine.
stressful.
The
19
is-
does hit.
Okay. A 15?
15 does hit as well. So
Okay.
that's 14 on that and another 10. Nice. It is looking
That up.
fucking rough now. You take your longsword, cutting into the big ooze, and then turning around, slicing directly down onto the person type ooze. And you see that person that was created by this ooze creature gets cut in half completely and just falls down to the ground, dissolving. And it's
Ooh.
now completely in its ooze state.
So cool.
Nice.
I hate it, but it's so cool.
Take care of that shortly. I can't remember to do this at the beginning of my turn, but I'm gonna imbue myself with vampiric gift.
Okay, sounds good.
Touch yours.
That's my turn.
The veins in your neck and face begin to turn black. Your fangs begin to grow, and you are calling onto your vampiric gift to
Which I
give you
don't
more
want to.
power.
You're
That's the
so
end of your
pretty,
turn.
Katya.
This experiment is going to use its 4 tentacle attacks. Right. One of them going for Arxes.
Alrighty.
Disadvantage, right? Because there's melee people in range, right? Is that how? Right?
Is it? That's a good question. That's a good question. Let me
Right, it's
see.
like,
Let me
I
see.
mean, it's like there's people in between me and it, right? So it can't reach
It's a
me, right?
melee
That's how it
weapon
works.
attack. It has reach, unfortunately.
How much? How much reach? Though?
You want to know?
I mean,
You really want to know?
I do want to know.
I do. I
Fifty
am actually
grabs-
legitimately curious.
What the
50
fuck?
feet
What?
reach. It's
I was
fucking
wondering how that
insane.
thing grabbed
Oh my
something
God.
from the
This
other
thing is-
side of the
What the
room.
fuck are you throwing at us?
This thing is a roper, is basically what it. But I turned it
I
into.
know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
long.
It was a,
nope.
That's a silly
metaphorical
name.
question,
All right,
sir.
tendrils attacks. One of them going to Arxes.
Damn it.
Hit me with your shot.
19 to
That
hit.
hits. That
All
hits.
right.
Yes.
It grabs onto you. You take. Oh wait, you don't take any damage because that's not what it does. Leilyn is going to be attacked. That is also a 19, which also hits. She is also restrained.
Oh.
You both on the top of this tank are now restrained just in front of it. Another one towards you, Johans. 24 to hit. You as well get tendrilled. And
God.
the final one
Motherfucker.
going towards, I would say, it can go for Esmeralda.
It could go for literally everyone, Johnny.
We'll do
Don't
that every
pretend you
show.
didn't
It's
plan
got
for
range on
exactly
the
this.
Yeah. Everybody's fair game here.
We all know that you want to TP chaos right here, right now. It's
I'm gonna roll a D3. We'll just do that. One is
fuck that way to
Esmeralda,
end the
2 is
campaign.
Katya,
Oh, fuck
3
is a
is
D3?
Sorsha. I don't know. Esmeralda it is.
worse.
All right, tendril
She got
attack
out
towards
once.
her.
She can do it again.
That's an 11, and she dodges out of the way, ducking behind the stairs that come into this chamber. She is fine. However,
Yes,
with
she
its
is.
real ability,
Yeah.
Johans, you are pulled
Keep your head in the game.
25 feet towards it.
Oh god.
Which means
okay.
that you are, well, from here, that was
Listen, I like
10
tentacles,
feet
just
up.
not this much.
10 feet, and you were pulled all the way to the top of this tank. As it slowly begins to make its way out of it, and it reaches there, bringing everyone with it.
Welcome to the party. Fun over here, yeah?
I love it. All right, so
You
we're
say
just gonna
that,
put
and
you down.
Johans is just next to you, like.
Yeah. So it's just next to the tank. It is going to do its bite attack, and again, 1d3.
Five
go-
attacks.
We're gonna go clockwise. So Leilyn is 1, Johans 2, Arxes 3. Arxes,
Motherfucker.
it's going for you.
Do not
Bite
hit my
attack.
daughter.
That's a 20 to hit, dealing 19 piercing damage. This bite crunches into you, past your plate armor. The torso
Everyone
of this.
has temp.
Oh yeah,
so only
that's right.
take-
10
only
hit
take-
points.
And take, what is that?
That'll
Like,
help.
12.
So then
Sorry.
you only take the 7 damage. That's
No, yes.
fucking
Technically.
wow. That is amazing. You see the torso of it reaching out, and its body rubbery, beginning to form, and as it forms around you, you see the outline of Arxes' body on the back of this stomach, and it bites into you, but you feel this energy within you that pulses out, the temporary hit points take in effect, and you still only take that 7 damage. You begin bleeding just only a little this time. But that is its turn, and it brings us to experiment 36.
'Tis but a scratch.
This thing is
That's not for
hurt.
me, dude.
Seeing that it didn't have very much luck with Katya, it is going to go for Sorsha. Sorsha, this attack is coming to you. That's an 18 to hit.
It does hit, yeah.
7 bludgeoning damage, and as it hits into you, you feel this pulse, this burn in your head,
I'm stupid.
taking 7 psychic damage as well. And it is going to try to do its other ability. I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Eat memories.
Maybe.
Oh my
What the
gosh.
All right.
What's
it takes
going
no
on?
effect. All right.
Ooh,
That is that. Arxes, you
Oh.
were up. Yes.
hold on. I gotta add 12 to that. Sorry. Never mind. Just me doing math.
All good. Arxes, you were up.
Oh gosh. I'm restrained, so I can't like attack or anything, right?
You can, just disadvantage.
Got it.
You also saw that attacking the tentacle was effective. It just... You have to do a little bit more than 8 damage, it seems.
I'm going to break free. I'm just gonna try to.
That wasn't a that wasn't a slap,
out.
by the way. I don't.
It's okay. I'm just hurt a little bit.
You can try
I'm
and
just gonna try to strengthen my way out of this.
okay.
that, Joel.
Go ahead and do
That touches my
a
heart.
strength saving throw, or actually,
Listen,
sorry,
I
it would
read
be
the
no. It's
hints
a grapple. So go
of
ahead
the
and do an
classics.
athletics or acrobatics check.
Athletics. We'll go with that because yeah, it's my better one.
You
Hey!
rip
Nice.
out of the tendrils, and you are now free. But that was your action, so you have a bonus action to spare.
Oh no, you're already dead.
Is this? Wait, let me make sure. Oh no, this is okay. No, this is an action. So I will just. Oh. I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
Okay, that's an action.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, it is. Okay, I'm just gonna stand there. And
He's just gonna touch himself.
be like,
He's gonna
break
try
free.
it, but that's it. Yeah.
I did it.
Y'all ever see
Right.
that kid from Bob's
You can
Burgers?
too.
How
Arxes
he
just
dances?
goes, "It's cold. My nipples are hard."
I love it.
I need a
Bonus
jacket.
action movement. Anything else?
just Batman style little nips go
No,
through the
it can
armor.
I saw it grab Johans. I can't get further than where Johans was from
Sure.
it, I think. So I'm just
All
gonna
right.
stand there.
Well, technically, because its reach is 50 feet, we can move anywhere in this room without it triggering an attack of opportunity.
Well, they have one attack that does opportunity attacks. Oh, that's what I should have done on Esmeralda was the bite, because
But
you're
you
totally
told
right.
us
But
now, so we know.
No.
fucking.
But we don't know in game.
Yep.
So we're gonna
All
do
right.
it anyway.
We don't know that.
And
we
now
know.
it's your turn, Johans.
I'm gonna Misty Step to the floor outside of its tentacles.
Oh, that is
on
an
the
option.
other side of the creature behind. So I have flanking
Okay.
with Arxes.
Sure. Oh, on the other side. I see. So you're right here.
Right there.
Okay,
Bam.
got it.
And as I appear, I'm gonna stab it in the back with my dagger.
Sounds good. All right, go ahead and
Which
do that
I
attack.
have flanking, and because there's an enemy of mine, no, of it.
Sneak attack.
I also
Absolutely.
get sneak attack.
That's
Is
a
it
20
hit, sir?
20 just hits.
Yay.
Wait, like actually, or
Like actually
sarcastically?
just hits. No, that is its AC.
I don't like
20.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, can
I'm
I
out.
Misty Step in the other direction instead?
Unfortunately, no. But
up.
you do get that 12 damage.
Cool.
Let me just double check and make sure that it doesn't have resistance. Does not, so you are
fucking-
good.
Better not.
Hey, is that your turn? It is, because that was your action and bonus action. You have
I have
movement.
movement.
Yeah, if you would like to move.
So here's the thing. Did Johan? I'm asking you because I have meta knowledge and I don't want to meta. Would Johans be able to deduce that the bite attack that he saw earlier being done did Johans notice the bite attack? I think
Yes.
it's the appropriate question.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll stay put.
Okay, sounds good. Leilyn's turn. Leilyn is restrained, but
That's a good character trait to have, honestly.
She is going to.
Actually, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm giddy today. Oh, I know why.
Well, I know why.
It's the fucking awesomeness
A little
happening
on
in
edge.
front of me. This is so fucking fun. Like, not even kidding.
So much is happening.
Dude, this is like ideal. Like, goo monster, tentacles, my parents' deformed body is so cool.
She is going to take. Oh, but she has disadvantage on that.
But Sorsha's thing gave us advantage, so does it just balance out?
Not on its
Well,
strength
that's
checks and
true.
saves, unfortunately.
Okay.
Only that.
Yeah.
Oh, which you would have had advantage on your athletics check, but you passed
It's
anyways.
fine,
But
I'm
just
strong.
for future, everybody know that. She is going
Wait,
to
seriously, I
cast
spent on Misty
spiritual
Step for
weapon,
nothing?
and that hits.
shit.
So
That ain't bad.
I'm gonna just cast the spiritual weapon over here, making it that big, so that it's easy to know.
Is it just a miniature version of herself?
Yep, that's it.
Weapon?
For now, it is. Now it's a nice
Cool.
short sword, and it cuts into it on the other side, dealing that 25 hitting, dealing. I don't think bloodletting focus works, so 7 force damage to this.
It's probably just a syringe with
That was
blood
a
in it.
bonus
It
action,
just stabs into people and pumps the blood.
right?
into them.
Flying
Oh, that'd be
syringe
so
full of
cool.
blood
It's-
is the
It's a short
scariest
sword with
damn
like
thing.
dripping blood on it. That's what it is.
There's definitely
Ooh.
some creepy blood motif going on.
Toll the Dead is what she's gonna do. And that is going to require a wisdom save on this thing's part, which that is it. 16, I think, just passes, so it takes no effect. Oh, 14.
need to
Okay, so it
stretch
takes
my
no
back.
effect, and that is her turn. Esmeralda is going to go. She's going to use her other bonus action, placing her rapier away, bringing out her other crossbow, and then beginning to let some blood on it. She is going to then use both of her actions to shoot both of her crossbows. And those are going to be... Also, I need to do Light of the Dawn. She takes that 6 slashing. And 26 and 27 both hit, dealing 16 on the first one and 10 on the second one. Both of them going into the tendrily monster that is currently holding Johans, or no, not currently holding, was holding Johans, and marked a vendetta for her. So she is
did not
done
mean
with
to do
that. She's gonna like kind of crouch behind the stairs again.
Oh no.
Johans' parents, you see with the
no,
rest of the
Papa.
liquid fully leaving this tank, the top of the tank opens up, and you see them beginning to float in the air as they look towards you, and you see both of them closing their eyes, and this pulse of psionic energy shoots towards Leilyn, Arxes, and Johans. I need all of you to do intelligence saving throws.
Oh, I should be good at these.
Leilyn is within 10 feet of me, so she has a +3.
I think... Oh, Johans is not. Yeah, he's 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to put...
That's
that
okay. I rolled a 25.
I'm going to put... it's 10 feet, right?
I
Yep.
hope that's enough.
Okay. There you go. Now you have that so that you're always aware of that aura.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah, what?
so I put a little thing. You're not able to see it because you're not
see.
able to move Arxes, but there's like a little circle around Arxes' token that you'll be able
nice.
to see.
Nat 20.
Nice. All right.
I'm smart.
And Leilyn is going to do
Sure.
hers.
Sure, buddy.
She gets a what?
A
Plus-
+3. I believe that is my charisma.
That's a
Let me
9.
make sure.
You rolled with Strad. You were supposed to.
Oh,
roll
right.
with Leilyn.
Yeah, that's still a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. +3.
Okay, so with that,
Wait, is this a spell?
this is not. This is a psionic ability. It didn't
see.
roll for whatever reason,
Bullshit
so I'm
is
going
what it
to.
is.
Experiment 17 magically emits 60 foot. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why didn't it roll?
Because you're not allowed to do it.
I guess not. Yeah.
22 damage?
Is Wait,
Now?
what are you trying to roll?
Whatever. I'm just. Oh, there it is. No, it did roll. Okay, so
just did roll.
24 damage to Leilyn.
I just spat out over myself, dude. This is too intense.
And she is currently stunned.
For a minute. Or until they're safe.
Okay. And with that, they begin to slowly, they slowly begin to like levitate in the air, but staying where they are. Sorsha, you were up.
How high are the ceilings?
The ceiling is about 15 feet.
Cool. So, what I'm gonna do, and I'm assuming is Arxes and Leilyn they're in the air, or Leilyn is?
Leilyn's 5 feet in the air. It followed this tenderly monster, so it's at ground level.
At ground level, okay. Well, and she's like out from the body or by the body? Like where?
She's right next to the body.
Right, okay.
So 5 feet within. Leilyn is. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at Katya and I'll be like, you got this? Yeah? You can go ahead and take care of this?
I got this.
Great. So then I'm just gonna turn to the side and reach out and I'm gonna do Erupt Earth. Right where, just trying to situate it enough to where it's not gonna hit Johans.
That's a hard build though, because like
I'm aware.
We're very cluttered.
What is the radius on that?
So it's
I think it's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, I think it's 20 foot.
20-foot radius?
Ooh.
Okay.
20-foot cube.
20-foot cube?
20-foot cube.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Hold on.
I mean, I depends on how lenient the DM wants to be, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can't put it past the wall. And no matter where you put it.
What if you
Yeah, I was thinking diamond almost.
like just diamond it and put it where the weapon is up top in the top eastern corner? Nope, that's not how words work. Northeastern corner.
I think it would still hit like two of us at least.
Yeah.
Even
And
with
put it as close to
they would still
Johan's.
get.
yeah,
That's majority in.
that's
as long as you
true. It is
don't hurt
majority.
and then minority
not-
on us.
I believe with that setting, it shouldn't affect them. I'm gonna double check in the book.
Oh boy.
What if they can make dexterity saving throws since they're on the edge?
I mean,
Well, they
I'm down
have
with
to
it.
anyways, but
I'm okay with
All right,
that.
I
can take
literally opened the book to
read.
spellcasting. That's awesome.
Nice.
It's almost like you
Oh wait, no,
use
it's
it
the
a lot.
DM'd guide.
It's never mind. Hey everybody, you should totally check out Roll20. It's a great platform to play all the TTRPGs you want. It has all the big names like Pathfinder, Starfinder, and Dungeons and Dragons, but it also has all the tiny ones like the various things that we've given away over the months, because I don't actually remember many of them. There was I think one of them was a Quiet Place, maybe.
Quiet Year.
Quiet Year.
That was it. A Quiet Place is a different thing. But
different
a Quiet Year. And there was one where we gave away it was like decks and cards, and it was about queens. I think it was called Queen.
Where is it?
It's a lot of really cool things. You should check it out. You can make maps. You can have like tokens. It has like hexagonal maps as well, so it's not just gridded. You can use it for like other more complicated systems. It's really cool.
That sounds fascinating. Cool.
Yeah, you know
What a
else
useful
you should
tool.
find? Right?
I had no
Alright,
idea that those
I am
things
just gonna.
did that.
I can't find it anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it's that if it's less than half, it's not affected. So I'm just gonna
It's
go
up to
with
you.
that and just say that that's what happens. So then, Arxes and Johans are not affected by this. So with that, erupting earth shoots up in this corner of the room. Go ahead and do that damage for it as it makes the dexterity saving throw. That's a 0.
Ooh. That is a nat 1.
Does it get squished by the ceiling?
It almost does. It pushes it up and it like hits the top and then lands back down. Leilyn going for a ride. It is very close to being dead. But everything in that area is difficult terrain until it's cleared.
Yes.
Keeping that in mind, it is now Katya's turn. This ooze creature is still present, but definitely hurt.
Awesome. I'm gonna try and fix that.
All right.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit. And
13
as
damage.
you do that,
Plus that.
you cut through it, and half of the ooze goes to one side, the other to the right, and it begins to dissolve. You see the faces in there dissolving with it, and only leaving a few bones. It is gone.
Is dead? Oh, great. Then I am going to, for my second attack, alright. Can I use a different weapon for my second attack on the same action?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. So I'm going to take a couple steps over here, and I'm going to hurl the halberd at this tentacle monster.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
so sweaty.
All right, let's see it.
I just want to confirm something real quick. Okay.
Hurling the halberd.
What did we roll for that? Was it like
I think we just did a regular attack roll, but I think I did it with disadvantage, but you said that you were training with it, so I'll give you a regular roll.
Okay, but like, do I add dex or strength?
Strength. Ooh, dex. I never really liked the fact that dex is the only ranged thing, so I'm gonna say strength. Go ahead and do that.
I am throwing it pretty strong.
Would we be technically considered flanking?
No, I think you have to be up on it in order for flanking to count.
We do.
So do you want a flat strength roll,
Just
or do you want
a
like
regular
an
attack roll.
Okay.
A 13 does not hit. It unfortunately slides directly underneath it, not hitting.
Just like crams into the
Yeah.
earth wall. Shit, that was my only halberd. Right.
My parents
you
are
moved 10
floating-
feet down, I believe. 10
You're
feet
right,
down,
I
so you have
both of them,
25
to be
movement.
fair.
Say that again?
Oh, I was just reminding Katya that my parents are above as
No,
well.
I know, but I
Very
really
true.
don't want to like kill them or attack them.
True
Until you
as
start
well.
doing that,
That's fair.
I'd
that's
feel
fair,
real
that's fair.
bad about like murdering your parents when you didn't want me to.
Yeah. Feel that? Katya, you also have a free reroll.
Yep. You
That
did
just
get
came
a
in.
free
Do
reroll,
I?
yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
Bunny gave you one.
No,
So-
Thank you.
So
That
you
was
could
sweet
reroll that
of
13
you.
if you'd like.
I just might. How does a nat 20 look? Oh!
That's
Oh my god.
so
All right. How do you want to do this?
I like slash through
Absolute legend.
the goo monster, and as I like slash through it and then just like spin around, drop my sword, pull out the halberd and chuck it.
Fuck. Okay, so I know
In
that you
one
don't like the
fluid motion.
swinging motion for throwing, but this makes it so thematically right. You slash into this thing, dropping the longsword, pulling onto the halberd, swishing around, and then as you do,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm into
it goes
that.
directly through. You see it pulling Leilyn up, about to bite into it, and as it does, the halberd taking that nice opportunity directly into the torso of this humanoid, cutting it completely in half. Johans, if you weren't a halfling, it would have cut your head completely off as it goes directly into the stone wall behind you. You feel a little bit of hair fall off as well. Thing is dead.
That was on purpose.
I would like everyone to know that Bunny the Tree is my best friend, so
Bunny
you're
the
welcome.
Tree. That was Bunny the
Thank you much
Tree.
for that.
Nice.
Okay,
Busted.
this
Nice.
Awesome moment brought to
This
you by
D&D
Bunny
moment.
the Tree.
was brought to you by Bunny the Tree. Thank you, Bunny.
Awesome.
From me to you.
The best.
Thank you.
Gotta add them to the
25 movement
sponsored
speed
list
left.
now.
I'm gonna move cautiously closer to this.
She just says bow.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
Arxes.
move out here and chill out and see what's gonna happen.
I
Pick up my
am-
sword.
I am not as considerate as Katya, so I apologize, Johns, in advance. How high up are they?
That's fair.
They hurt my daughter.
They're about like
Yeah, that's fair.
they're
They did
hovering.
hurt
They're
her
not
real
like
bad.
high up there.
Got
currently
it.
at
So,
least.
like, if I got close, I could with
could,
my
yeah.
sword. Okay, so because that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
So badass.
Make sure that I can
I
move
mean, it's
there.
my parents, but
I
so
can.
badass.
I'm gonna get up right there, and I'm going to say to them, "No one hurts my daughter." And I'm gonna bonus action use my vow of enmity.
Okay.
It's my channel divinity. You see, as his eyes light up with divine fury, they start to glow.
Yes. Almost like arcane fire coming out of his eyes.
And I gain advantage on attacks against them for the next minute, so it's fine.
Nice. Let's see it.
I'm going to slash at them with my greatsword.
Ping the vow of enmity and then go ahead and do your
yep.
attacks. I just want to double check and make sure that there's no like saving throws or anything. But
Yeet.
after that, go ahead and do your saves.
Alrighty.
Okay.
With advantage. Sorry, my thing's moving slowly.
Damn, that is so good.
Oh, Jesus.
No
Christ.
save whatsoever, just advantage. That's a hit.
19 hit.
19 does hit. Actually,
and
let's see. Hold on 1 second. I just want to double check and see if I have any sort of...
He's looking for shield.
I do not. So, that hits.
And I'm going to drop a first level Divine Smite.
Okay.
So that's a pop up. Oh, it did not. I gotta roll it.
How dare you?
I believe it's
Those are
2d8.
So a total of 22 damage from that 9 as well.
And then another hit towards the same.
Yep.
No. Yeah, towards the same one.
15 does not hit, unfortunately. So you slash into it, and you see it pulls up a hand and pushes onto the blade using its telekinetic powers. And unfortunately, you're not able to hit. You bring your sword back in frustration.
Vengeance will be mine. Promise
Johans.
you that.
So, communication is a free action, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, you
I'm
can't
gonna-
do like an entire paragraph, but like, kind of, yeah.
Dear mother and father, I hope this letter finds you well. No, I will just reach into one of their minds, just be like, Mom, Ma, are you there? Please be there.
Okay.
Anything?
Go ahead and do a persuasion check.
Persuasion check? Can it be an investigation? I'm good at that one. I'm
Fortunately,
investigating whether their brains work. Does that count?
I buy it.
no.
Persuasion. Is that? Wait, I have a D6.
Okay.
I want to roll it.
Fortunately, a
10.
10 is not enough. You see no recollection on their face as they just continue to use their telekinetic powers towards Arxes, not even giving you any mind.
Any mind?
What would you like to do?
It's a good one. A good one.
It was not
Come
intended.
on.
I wish I could take credit for that. I
Hey.
can't.
You can.
Okay, I'll take
Do you
it.
think that people who invented things by accident don't take their
True.
credit for it?
That is
anyway?
true. Yeah.
All about confidence, yeah.
Okay. If I do like a bonus action, would I be able to hold my action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. That's 25 feet.
'Kay.
How far up are they?
They're about, they're 5 feet in the air currently. So they're like
So they're
reachable.
are they on like are they floating just above the tube
Correct,
that we're
yeah.
on? I'm gonna misty step up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand on the edge and I'm gonna pull a dagger and just kind of grab them from behind and hold my action.
Oh, all right. I love it. I love it.
If I see they're gonna continue being threatening,
Throwing something in there. All right. I
better
love
my
it.
current family than my old one.
Okay, and I also need to do a
So I'm technically
wisdom save on their end, or
there.
con save on their end, because they just got hit. Just to see if they can hold there. They don't. Okay, so they are no longer concentrating on telekinesis. All right.
Oh,
Leilyn's
shit.
turn.
Okay.
She is stunned, but she can do her intelligence save currently. 16, I believe, just passes. Oh, it passes. Okay, cool. So she is no longer stunned, but that is her turn. Esmeralda is going to go, and she is going to look over towards you and just hold on to her action as well. But she's going to also move around the stairs in order to get a better position right over to here.
Cool. Yeah. It's a good idea.
It is their turn. As you stand on the mechanism just behind them, grabbing onto them, trying to stab into them if they do anything.
Yeah. I'm trying to make like a bit get them to know that if they do any, oh god, what they're doing, and they're just gonna do a thing, aren't they? It's interesting how there's 6 players on the board right now, other than them. I wonder which ones which ones are gonna get fucked, huh?
They are going to take an opportunity attack from you.
Oh.
As they move over, floating.
Well, they're actually gonna take 2 attacks from me. Well, no,
it's your reaction to use your ability or your what's it called though. So you can use your action.
I'm still going to hold my action until they're threatening. Movement, I don't consider to be threatening in this instance.
So then they push off of you this psionic pulse, you let go because of the psionic pulse as it moves around, and as it does, this psionic pulse shoots through.
I throw my dagger.
All right, go ahead and do your dagger throw.
I get sneak attack because on one of my allies is next to it, right?
Yes, yeah, you would.
21.
Hey, 21 does hit. And I am going to put this here just to double check who gets hit, which I'm pretty sure everybody. Yes. All of you are getting hit by this psionic pulse. So I need everybody.
This wasn't a magic ability, right?
It is not. It is psionic.
Fuck you. What do you need me to do?
I need everybody in that to do a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving.
19 passes.
7.
Sorsha passes with a 24.
Nice.
And then
I'm
Arxes,
doing okay.
I believe Extell said that his computer froze, so I'm going to wait on that since it's not his turn just yet. But, Katya, you take...
Sweet.
Welcome back. Do an intelligence saving throw.
Alrighty.
Katya, you take 23 psychic damage, and you were stunned.
Dude.
Have you used your 10?
Got
Have
it.
you used your 10
No, I
already?
haven't, but I added it to my pool. So.
Cool.
That is most of my HP. If I
think I
had
still
gotten
had
hit
Wow.
by
advantage
I
on
am
it. I didn't mean to do
surprised that
that.
there's so many passes today. That is amazing.
An 18.
Okay, so then, Katya, you were the only one that is stunned currently.
Probably gets fully knocked on her ass.
I think that's the end of their turn. Yes. Actually, as a bonus action, they are going to... Yeah, as a bonus action, they're going to try and push Arxes away from them. I need you to do a strength save.
Alrighty.
With advantage.
Ooh, advantage.
Even with advantage, a 9 does not
Double
pass.
9.
You get
Oh, wait.
pushed...
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. You get pushed 5 feet away, and they begin floating higher, 10 feet in the air, and they will go to here. That is their turn. And it is now Sorsha's turn.
All right. So,
Just so that everybody knows, I'm going to put text down. They are currently 10 feet in the air.
I'm pretty sure I can't use this inside?
You're talking about call lightning?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, you have to have enough room to where you can have a cloud.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
What about the electricity from the machines?
Right. So here's... I can use Erupting Earth again.
Okay. They are 10 feet in the air, so I don't know.
Oh, I'm not using it on them.
Oh, okay.
I would like to do it right here. So,
Okay.
Trying to get this electrode destroyed.
It is already destroyed. That's just
it's
the way
destroyed.
Johans had already destroyed it with the dagger in the very beginning. That's why the electricity pulses stopped in the
that's
tank. So
right.
yeah, you're good.
The fight has been the consequences of me doing that. So
I couldn't remember. It's fine. So what is there anything in the area that seems like it could be helping them with anything, or is it just those are just the powers that they seem to have?
Go ahead. Do a perception check. We'll say.
Fuck. I just rolled a nat 20 and then a nat 1.
Unfortunately,
Fantastic.
it's too hard to know. It seems maybe it is, but you quickly look around and you're not able to spot anything that seems to be helping them.
Okay. And we are attacking them, yes?
Johan's
they
threw a
have
dagger.
they
Yeah.
literally have one of my daggers stuck to them. So
Just
I
like
assume
right
we
in
can
one of their
attack them,
shoulders, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and throw my spear.
Okay. Go for it. Let's see it. A 9, unfortunately, does not hit.
Is it like built like a boomerang so I can like bring it back?
Unfortunately, no. And then it goes to the
it's
corner of the
another
room.
Misty step. I need to lower that.
Then I'm just going to walk over here next to Johan's.
Okay. Katya.
I'm above, but yeah.
What kind of save do I have to make? Very stunned.
An intelligence save.
Oh man, I'm so bad at those.
14 does not
14?
pass, unfortunately. You are still stunned.
Rolling around on the floor.
Yeah, your hands are on your head, and
Hey.
you're racked with these like piercing claws into your head. It's too much that you can't even focus on anything other than trying to somehow push this out of your head. Arxes.
'Tis I. I
You are
am
up.
going to move toward them.
Okay, and I just want to double check. I don't think that you become prone with the push that I
I
did.
move
but
myself onto the actual circle since I'm the only one there now.
yeah, it's just push. Say it again.
I moved myself on
Oh,
top
yeah,
of the
yeah,
actual
yeah,
cylinder
gotcha.
because that's technically where
Yeah.
I was. I was
Yeah,
just
I gotcha.
Moving directly toward them.
They are 10 feet
And-
high.
Can I like reach with my hand and like grab
Unfortunate.
their feet?
Unfortunately,
We are halflings too, so we're like shorter than normal people as well.
right, but I mean, 10 feet in the air, there's...
Arxes is like 6'2".
How's this vertical?
How is
I
your
got
vertical?
high strength. It
Is
can,
vertical
I
I
can
feel
go
like
pretty
that's
high.
a thing, right?
Make
Yeah,
it
there's a- I
figure
think
out his
it's-
eye roll. Come on.
There's
Well,
a-
here's the
jump.
thing.
The
There's an
great sword's
equation
got to
for
be
it.
like 4 feet,
Movement,
right? So you could
jump.
probably hit the.
When you
Just
make
speak
a
out at it.
high jump, let's see, high jump.
Oh, Johnny, I
Leap in
meant
the
to
air,
ask,
number of feet equal
when
to
you're done.
3 plus your strength modifier.
which is
which-
4, so 7 feet.
Hell yeah.
on top of being 6, that would make
Go
it
ahead
14
and do an athletics check since you're trying to grapple them then.
with
Alrighty.
advantage because it's a strength check, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Holla at your
Let's
boy.
go.
Okay,
Not that he
25.
needed it.
All right. I will do a
Daddy Bear's coming out tonight.
regular dex check to see if I can get out of it, which I doubt. That's an 18. You grab onto them and begin pulling them down.
That's my turn. It's this one.
I would say that they're still 5 feet in the air. That's what I'll go with that. But still
Alright,
in reach, but that is your turn.
Yeah, that is an action. I Ooh, hold on. I think there's something I might want to do as a bonus action here.
I'm going to use Kill Halfling as my bonus action.
Yep.
Is that like a racial feature?
That is totally
all
what
No, it's
I
just
do.
it's just literally any attack on a halfling. We'll be okay. We're tiny
Okay.
weaklings.
Johan, right.
Yeah, that
Arxes
is
still.
all I do.
Okay,
that is it.
Johans, it is your turn.
I wanted to ask this before, but I forgot, so I'll just ask you now. Is there regular blood bleeding from the wound of my dagger?
There, yes, yeah. There's
Like
also
slime.
do a perception check.
Can I investigate if they're blood?
Unfortunately, no.
That's okay. It's a 10. I don't
yeah.
got anything. Okay, just give me a second. You said they're 5 feet off the ground? Like they're just like
Currently
above?
5 feet in the air. You could still. They're within reach, basically.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump down. Parkour.
Okay.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna if they are how I think they are, I'm going to cast Frozen Tether again.
Okay.
Try to bring it to me.
All right.
I
Let's
need to make a strength check.
strength check. All right. Not very strong, these ones, but that's a
It-
natural 20
Damn it.
anyways. Unfortunately, they do
Come
not
on.
get affected
Wow.
by this frozen tether. You see this psionic pulse shoot out and push that frozen tether back towards you. Unfortunately, no effect. You do have
This
a bonus
fucking
action?
spell is the most useless thing I've ever had. It's ice knife levels of fucking
Somehow,
bullshit.
I got a natural 20 on the first one and this one, so somehow that just, it works
I
out
know.
that way.
I was there.
That spell's cursed.
So, is there anything else you would like to do?
I mean, I cast a spell on them again, so I'll just shout out in pure halfling. Mom, Dad, it's me, Johans.
Okay. Do a
It is
persuasion
fucking-
check.
Just fucking talk to them. Persuasion?
Correct.
I can roll those. I can hold on. I
Oh,
can
you
reroll
can
those.
reroll. Oh, fucking 5. God damn it. Unfortunately, again, giving you no mind. That time I meant it.
Not as good the second.
Nope, it's not. Leilyn's turn.
Are you sure a
She
5
is going
doesn't
to-
hit?
Yeah, unfortunately, a 5 does not affect it. She's going to move her spiritual weapon over towards them and is going to hit, hopefully with a 17, which just hits, dealing that, in this case, that bloodletting focus woodworks. That is 13 damage with that. And she's going to also cure wounds because she got fucked up by that rain blast.
Rain blast.
Got a blast.
That is going to be a. We're gonna do a. Do first level.
Let's go.
Can you do the Jimmy Neutron theme song
Sec-
too?
Yeah, I got it.
That is 6. Oof. All right. Takes that and she is going to just fucking yeet over here. Esmeralda's turn. She is going to, seeing that. Oh, she had 2 actions
have
that
a
she could
held
have could have done something. So I'm gonna give that to her. Since it was
Yes.
over
I would-
here, I believe, at that time. So I just want to check and see if she has disadvantage. She does, but that's okay. Right? His crossbow expert.
I'm supposed to be in Do Not Disturb.
Just want to double check. Expert. I want to double check because I keep on forgetting to look this up. Yes, okay. So even with that, I think it's sharpshooter that ignores the range.
I
So
believe so.
with that,
Or
she's going to do
sniper?
2 crossbow attacks at disadvantage. That's an 18, which does hit, taking that first damage. And then this one is a 16, which doesn't. So the first
30?
one does 18 damage.
She rolled a fucking 30?
18. All
How do
right.
you
And now it
fucking
is
roll
her
a
turn.
30?
She is going to
about being a boss.
make her way to here, getting behind the tank, and that is within 30 feet. So she gets regular attack on this, doing 2 of her attacks. 20 hits, dealing that 8, 7, 15. 15 damage. All right. And as her bonus action, she is going to...
Murder my parents? Murder the in-laws? Remember that movie, instead of mother-in-law, it's like monster-in-law? This is what I thought that was gonna be.
Yep. Seems legit.
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't know this was what I thought, because I then, in my wildest dream, expected to fucking kill my parents.
That's that. Her turn is over. It is their turn now. Okay. It is grappled.
Oh, it is? Oh.
It's grappled, but yet I do have a telekinetic ability that pushes somebody 5 feet away. But it's grappled.
So if he gets pushed 5 feet away, they go with him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. So I would say probably not.
Imagine to stay in the same place. Like, if you have the same exact force pushing in 2 different directions, everything stands still, right?
Right, that's true too.
Makes sense.
But then again, this is D&D. Logic doesn't apply.
Yeah.
We're fighting my
Also
parents.
very true.
Who are fused into one body scientifically, but also with, like, lightning juice. So who the fuck knows what's happening?
Arxes,
Lightning juice? Yes, it is.
as you're holding on to it, they both take their hands and wrap around your head, and they're going to try and attack you with that. That is a 20 to hit. You take
It
11
hits.
psychic damage, and you are now grappled by them.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
like a... They're hugging!
I also
Weird.
need you to do a intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, it.
That's not hugging.
All right, we're gonna do that. You said I took 11 damage.
Oh, that,
I'm doing
Dude,
good.
big-
All
Brain.
right.
Yeah.
Biggest
That 20
brain.
passes. You were currently grappled, but that is it. Sorsha, you are up.
all right, I'm going to run to this table over here.
Okay.
And I want to start looking and seeing if there's any clue about maybe anything that we could give them or something.
Go ahead and do, in this case, I would say a investigation.
Investigation. I thought you were going to say medicine.
Now, this is to find something. 16.
Yeah.
You begin looking and you find a few notes talking about psionic capabilities, and it finally takes you to Jeff and Luna Hans. Within this little book, you can see that underneath that is experiment number 17. You see, from what quick thing you can see, you see that it says, what happens when you meld together 2 minds with partial telepathic capabilities? Can it begin to harness its psionic abilities? What if another specimen's parts are spliced into the humanoid's body? And that is what you can find. At least with this investigation and looking and finding notes, that's all you can find in this turn.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you would like to do?
No, I don't think there's anything I can really do from this point.
Okay. Katya,
There it is.
Yup.
It's out
I
there.
need you to do an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Make an investigation check to
15.
figure out where your brain is.
You just
find it.
passed with that 15.
Woo!
But that is the end of your turn. You were no longer
Yeah.
stunned.
I just kind of stand up,
Yeah.
shake myself
The
off.
claws retract, and you are shaking it off mostly at this point. Arxes, you are up.
I'm I can still take an action, right?
Yes, yeah. You're grappled, they're grappled, everybody's grappled. But you can still attack.
I let them go.
Okay.
And I go, thank you. And I just swing.
All right, go for it. Let's see it.
All right. And this is with advantage.
Correct.
That is a minute. This is like, was that like 10 rounds? Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
16
16 doesn't hit.
All right, we're going to do it
It
the second
quickly
one.
lets go of you and then grabs back on. And just as it does, you slice into it, dealing that 11 damage.
And we're gonna drop a third level smite this time.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, second
okay.
level. Sorry, not third level.
Oh,
It's
okay,
3D,
got it.
3D8.
Oh, right, yeah, you don't have third level just yet. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, what a...
Oh, that
So
sucks.
sucks.
It's okay. So
Okay.
19 damage.
It is looking rough.
I'm calling for your immediate execution tonight. And that's my turn.
Johans. You see it bleeding profusely. Now, as it's bleeding everywhere, you can see a little purple tinge to this red, or at least what should be red blood.
I am currently having a mental battle between me as a player and Johans as a character.
Yeah.
But I think there was only one correct answer here, which is not the one Johans is gonna do. I am going. They're in like ground level now, right? Because they were
Currently, they're like
grappling.
floating just in front of Arxes, holding on to his head.
Sick. I just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna run up, and I'm going to throw myself onto them and just give them a hug, but like grappling, like holding on
Sure.
to them. And then I'm going to whisper into your ear, your names are Luna and Jeffrey. You are my parents. Please don't let him win in Halfling.
Do a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey,
15.
I don't think that's enough.
Unfortunately, no.
Anybody in chat got a reroll for me or anything? Anything good?
that would be
Unfortunately,
the time.
even now,
Now it would be right now, guys.
You
Come
see-
on, just
you see your mother looking
got a
towards
D4.
you. You can add it if you'd like.
I'll add it. Just
Hey,
Unfortunately,
hey. Oh, God.
the
Fucking
DC
no.
was 20.
Oh.
Oh, Bunny trying to get the clutch again.
And unfortunately, you see your mother's head, the one that seems to be an extension off of your father, looks towards you. And nothing. It is still your turn.
I am so sorry. I'm gonna
All right.
go
Let's
for the kill.
see the dagger attack.
I have advantage. Because one of my allies is right next. Is 5
You don't
feet
get
from it.
advantage, but you get
Right,
sneak
yeah,
attack.
yeah, I
But
get
you,
the-
since you jumped up there, you also get +2, which unfortunately AC is 17.
Oh wait, I'm a rogue now, so I can bonus action second attack, right?
Oh yeah, because it's a dagger. Yeah,
Because I can do an offhand.
yeah.
So I try to stab him with my regular dagger, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
do like a gesture and pop out the scalpel.
I say both of them for 2 heads. You try and do that. That's
Sure.
19 does hit.
I pull out the scalpel and I just go. for
How would you like to do this?
Oh, Joe.
Actually, you know what? Let's follow the flow of events. I jumped on them. I'm hugging them. I try to go for the first kill. It doesn't work for whatever reason. I'm going to. I DM'd you about this. I had one of my master's scalpels that I
Yep.
had with me since the beginning. that I'm gonna pull out of my little wrist holder where I've been hiding it, and then I'm gonna use that to just in the back
Okay.
and just hold on to them while I.
As you're holding on to
Exercise.
their floating body, you remember the dagger that you had thrown that is currently within them. You pull the dagger out, trying to pierce into their heart, but this psionic force keeps you from doing that. You drop the dagger, grabbing onto your back, the scalpel, and without them even seeing, directly into the back of your father's head. You pierce this scalpel and it strikes true. You see the body that's holding on to Arxes' head begins to waver and then go limp. And as you're holding on to your mother and father's body, they fall to the ground. You see your mother, who is still at least conscious, looks to you until you see her life leave her face with
I'm so sorry, Mama.
a small smile on her face, as if this is a release.
I am going to make him pay, Mama, Papa. He's going to pay.
And with that, we're gonna go to break. So, with that climactic ending of that battle, we're gonna go to break. We're gonna be doing a giveaway like we were gonna do last week, but it's gonna be capers. If you're interested in that game and you want to get it for free, join into the giveaway. I believe this one is going to be Archibald! Exclamation point Archibald is the code. So, with that, we will be back in 15 minutes. We'll see you all then. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. So, it is time to pick our winner, which is the Gossip Goblin. I will be sending you the code to the what's it called again? Capers. I will be sending you the code to Capers so that you can redeem it on your Roll20 account and you can start playing with all of your friends.
Yes. Guys, I have a very serious question for you because it's been bugging me all day.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay.
What do you think Forrest Gump's password is?
Is
Lieutenant Dan.
Forrest 1.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I was gonna say Jenny.
Thanks, everybody. It was a great stream tonight.
right.
Glad
I was
you
thinking like
came.
shrimp or
see you
something.
later.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. We're back. I put it on the actual like ending stream video.
Oh, you did?
No, we're still here. All right.
That's the way to go, really.
With that, we are welcoming Frougy to the table. There were a few things that had to happen, but now Frougy is here and ready to play
I'm here.
in the perfect time as well. So,
Ready to cry.
Yes, let's transition from the shitty joke to Johan's holding his parents' corpses as he cries.
Why
There
don't-
is
why
no
don't
It's
we
a
segue.
perfect tone
There
setter.
is no segue.
why don't we do that? The
Perfect time.
body of Jeff and Luna Hans falling to the ground your mother showing almost a sign of relief as the life leaves both her and your father. And the room is quiet beside the flickering torches on the edge of the room. What would you all like to do?
Cry.
I'm so sorry,
Esmeralda.
Johans.
Esmeralda immediately comes just next to you and says, I am so sorry, Gemstone. She just puts her hand around you.
I feel like Katya's kind of still stunned, but she like walks over and is just silently there for him.
I'm sorry. Mama, Papa. I'm so sorry. That's all he says for however long it takes. I don't know.
Arxes rushes over to Leilyn across the room and lay on hands and gives you 20 hit points.
She's gonna like
I'm glad you're
bat
okay.
his hands away when he's done. I'm fine. That was She's kind of like thinking about like, what if I'm in this situation one day and I have to kill like my father who's standing in front of me? She's like, I'm fine. Should we give them space?
Yeah, that's why I came over here, kinda, partially.
Uh-huh. Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Anything?
It's okay.
She's gonna like since her we call her spiritual weapon of course it's gone now, and she's gonna kind of start very quietly rifling through things on the table, trying to just keep herself busy and give them the space that they need.
Also, just a note, I forgot that Leilyn had temporary hit points, so I just added 12 more to your hit points. So
Thank you,
then,
bestie.
so then, what's your hit point maximum again?
61.
61. So then you wouldn't use 20 hit points. It would only be, that would be 6. Only 6 of your hit points.
Okey-dokey.
Arxes, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
So instead of the 20, just take down the 6. But Leilyn, you are full health.
Oh, boggers.
I got it. You're all good.
Thank you.
And then Arxes lays on hands himself, and Leilyn turns around. He's like, crap, that hurt.
Yeah. You see,
He just
you
goes,
look down. Yeah, you look down to see the pierce marks just beneath the plate armor. You're gonna have to repair that, but so far it's still protective.
Oh, wow.
It's fine.
Returning back to Johans. Esmeralda just kneels next to you. I know this isn't ideal. But I can feel him. If you want to get revenge, we should do it before anything else happens. And I think I speak for everyone in here when we say we are going to get whatever fucking piece of shit did this to your parents.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not Stan.
But you
Let me
take all the
find
time
her.
you need.
John's
I'll be
is
here.
gonna stand up.
Okay.
Let's go. And he begins to head for the door. This is my rogue origin story.
This is where you get your levels and robes.
This is where the rogue comes in.
So Esmeralda picks up your mother and father's body, placing it into that glass tube just to at least make it not on the, have them on the floor, and just puts them in there. And you all, one by one, exit this room back into that hallway that you had seen all of these different portraits and notes upon which, similar to the portraits in the first floor, but now more focused on the exotic, the different types of monsters that some of you may not have even seen before. But you know that there is a secret door at the very furthest part of this hallway, and it turns to the left, out of sight.
I'm gonna check the door for traps at the end of the hallway.
The secret door?
Yes.
Got it. You check the door for traps. Go ahead and do an investigation check. 26. Open up my notes.
Obviously, I grab my spear.
Of course. Yeah,
I'm
sure Katya grabs the
I'm still
Grab
holding
my halberd,
the
yeah.
bleeding scalpel in my hand, not letting it go. It's all, it's my knuckles are almost white from just the pressure that I'm putting onto that.
Yep.
This is not the Johans we've known so far. Not anymore.
So
26.
with a
Thank you.
26.
Just do one of those.
You come to where you found the marks on the floor, begin searching this wall. As you begin to move your hand around, you feel something, but you don't see it. And then finally, you look past what seems to be an illusion, covering this flush metal door with the wall. On it, you see a plaque. Mounted to this, it says, "This hall is dedicated to how many discoveries I have collected over my years. Recount my notes and allow their names to echo their answers. Speak the name for the secrets within." Very quickly realize that this is a riddle of some sort.
I'm gonna stab the fucking door.
You stab into it. It is metal, so it scratches into it, but
What does it what does it look like? Do I know, or is it just does it look like just rock and then the door is beyond it and I can't see through the illusion?
it looks like a door. The illusion has, at this point, faded since you know that the illusion is there. It is gone. What you see here is a metallic door similar to the one you had seen, but now there is a plaque that's basically placed into the door that reads that.
Can you give it to me one more time?
I will put it in chat so that y'all can
That's not a
read
song.
it.
Sounded like a song.
Yay.
There you
Amazing.
go. This hall is dedicated to how many discoveries I have collected over my years. Recount my notes and allow their names to echo their answers. Speak the name for the secrets within.
See, this is why I don't like playing smart characters, because Johans would figure this shit out quickly with his +10 to investigation. I have a -10 investigation. Can you tell me what the notes, what the I'm gonna look through the paintings. I'm just gonna.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You make it to the first portrait that you can see. This weird creature is opened, and you can see alien organs within it. I said organs, as in Oregon, the state.
They're
From people
Oregon.
from
Oregon.
Oregon.
You see a bunch of states.
It's the same
That
thing.
person's
like
filled with a
Oregon.
bunch of Oregons. What? How do I even know what Oregon is?
You have studied anatomy enough to know that the way that all of these organs are placed together is alien. Completely unknown to you. And just beneath this portrait, you see a plaque that says Mind Flayer. There's one
Dude,
note
tentacles?
on this that says, "This specimen has telekinetic and telepathic capabilities. I wonder how these abilities can further a humanoid's own capabilities."
Oh, I think I know the answer. I'm not going to say anything unless I'm wrong. Unless somebody else has anything they want to do, I'll go to the next one.
The next one, you find...
Could you repeat the notes one last time, please?
Yes, I will place it on into
cool.
the chat.
Even better, yeah. Oh, if you just do that, and I don't have to type it down.
As a suggestion as Frougy, Just like
Yeah.
I'm pulling out of my ass here. You know when you've been scribbling notes really hard and there's like an indent on the note, like under that note, and then you can usually read it if you cover it with like lead.
Oh yeah, like an
Yeah.
I'm
imprint.
just like an imprint. I'm just saying like recount my notes and allow the names to echo the answers. I just heard echo. That's like when you write the note and there's an imprint of the from the top note on the bottom note, and you can just shade over it.
Worth a shot.
We could.
What
Yeah.
note would that be?
There's the blank.
Wasn't
blank
there a
book.
bunch of papers in the laboratory on the table?
There were.
There's also a book over there, and then you also have the blank books that we found.
Yeah,
earlier.
but I think based on the rules of the puzzle specifically talking about this hallway, I think this hallway holds the key to the door.
And Leilyn, just to clarify, the map that I have you on is the first floor. It's
Oh,
not.
right.
It's not the hallway. Just so you know, you are underneath the first floor. You are on the dungeon
Oh,
level. So just
my bad.
It's not in the library. I know that it's on the map. It's that, but it's not.
Yeah.
The second portrait that you approach, Johans, is
Yes.
the plaque reads below Satyr. This one has 2 notes upon it. The first one saying, "How can these specimens take a mundane item such as a pan flute and cause it to affect others that hear it?" And the next note says, "Fey creatures do not follow the same rules as the prime material plane. Perhaps a lab within the Feywild should be created." But I will post these 2 notes also in...
I think I know the answer to this riddle, but I'm going to continue one by one.
Okay. The next says giant. And in this one, you see 1 note stating, "I know humanoid specimens can operate an additional 2 arms if given the proper muscle and nerve implantation. I'm curious if a giant specimen can operate similarly."
I don't think is what I thought it was. Okay. I guess I'll go to the next one.
The next one,
I mean,
the plaque reads, "Vegapigmy."
I'm sorry. Could you say that in English again?
Vegapigmy. On this portrait, you see what seems to be a fungus-type creature. It's open, but within there are no organs. Instead, you can see that part of its body has dissolved into this mold-type substance. And written on this portrait are 3 notes stating, "These fungus-like specimens show an extremely rudimentary intelligence." The next one, "It seems that these specimens are created when a humanoid specimen dies by russet mold. Perhaps it would be important to gather a sample of this for the future use." And the third of which states, "Would a person be able to artificially create a group of these specimens to perform mundane tasks and even for protection? More research is required."
I have no fucking clue, but I'm sure Johans is already like, I know what the fuck this is. So I'll go to the next one.
The next one reads Aarakocra. You see 4 notes on this one stating, "Average lifespan never exceeds 30 years. The next, "Can their wings be grafted to another specimen for a longer lifespan?" The next, "Update. The specimen's bodies seem to reject the foreign object from their bodies." The next one, "Update. After grafting the wings to one specimen, then tearing their flesh and grafting this to another specimen, this seems to overcome their rejection."
This being the answer, I see. He's not gonna just say it outright, because that would be too easy. How many are there?
7 in total.
How many have we done?
This is the 6th that you were going to now.
Oh,
If
God.
you after
All
this one, this is the 5th. Sorry, the Aarakocra is the 5th.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll give me the last 2 and then puzzle this out.
The next one is, the plaque says Darrow. There are 3 notes on this one. First of which stating,
of Dare?
magic resistance. It would be interesting to find the source of this. The next, update. No body parts create this magical resistance. The next, update. Blood seems to be the resistant agent. Perhaps if I infuse this with the other specimens. And finally, the last portrait that you see in this hallway, you see a 2-headed figure. A giant. An Etten is what it's called.
Thought it was going to be my parents.
This states, this specimen is born with 2 heads. However, they seem to work independently. Shame. It could use its combined intelligence. And the next states, after studying this specimen's biology, I have found a way to make the heads work together, increasing its processing speeds and awareness. However, now, I will experiment this same idea upon humanoid creatures.
Motherfucker.
And just so y'all have this, I'm going to share this with you so that it's a little bit easier to see.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
There's
Hello
7
to all
total.
of our raiders. We are in the middle of a puzzle, so...
Hello.
Welcome.
But
Watch us
yeah,
fry our
hi.
brains.
Hello.
Oh, also, you get, Joel, you get a free reroll from courtesy of Danny.
Thanks, Danny, but I
Nice.
needed it like 20 minutes ago.
For all of you
before
just
I
joining
killed
us,
my parents.
Johan's had to kill his parents.
You can watch
Join
Devan on
the
YouTube
club.
in like a week. It's okay.
One day I'll kill my parents.
Oh no, it's been a great time. Don't worry, Danny. Okay. So
One day I'll kill my parents.
Arxes, you better watch out.
Arxes just goes, my Arxes senses are tingling.
You know, I
I'm in danger.
I saw it coming. You know, it's a rite of passage. I did mine. You know.
True.
Better me than her mom.
Yeah.
So just as a player, has anybody got any ideas?
I have an idea. I could be entirely wrong.
Because
I'm
I
coming
have
up
an
on
idea
something
as
too.
well.
See, do not be afraid to throw these ideas out, because that's how you get to the answer.
All right.
My idea.
Arxes- Oh, you go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Arxes is going to walk up and look at them all and say, 17 through 22.
That is a good one. Does it work?
Yeah,
He's
in
gonna-
terms of...
He's
You're-
going to go
that's what you're
down the
saying?
line. Yeah, he's gonna go down the line point. That one's starting from 7 and counting down 17, and he counts all the way up to 22, but going backwards from 7 of the portraits. If that makes sense.
Unfortunately, as you count all the way up to the last portrait, it does not seem to have any effect.
I'm gonna walk up to the door. I'm gonna say, this is not what I had in mind before, but I'm gonna say, the perfect specimen.
It doesn't seem to have any
thank God.
effect.
That's. I think we need to say the name of what's on the other side of the door, and I did not want it to be the perfect specimen. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna go.
Here is the riddle again for folks at home to read.
I'm doing fast. Well, it's at the top, isn't it? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Ignore me.
Far from the truth, but I will ignore it.
I'm so bad at these things.
This hall is dedicated to hundreds of years. Recount my notes. So it's one thing that we need to name. That much
my.
is certain. And all the notes, from what I understand, are pointing to the same result, which is what's inside the door.
Johans,
Uh-huh.
what is your full name?
Joseph.
Your full name.
Joseph Hans.
Does that do anything?
I was
Does
about
not.
to suggest that too.
I thought about it, but I don't have any connection to all of these things.
He's looking for like a perfect specimen, right? Something that's able to.
Mm-hmm. Something that's able to combine all of these creatures
The
into one
wings,
thing.
the intelligence,
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Hold on.
right? And what if we just combine all of the. Sorry. I'm talking as
Okay.
Leilyn now. What if we. The notes recount all of the information? Things with 2 heads and combined intelligence, things with wings. The only thing I don't understand is like. The fey creature? It doesn't really have a specific.
It manipulates mundane items.
Telekinesis.
Tele-
So magic
tele-
resistance,
telepathy,
telekinesis.
there's magic items.
Let me know if you would like a hint.
Four arms.
My nose is about to bleed.
If nobody else has anything, I will walk up to the door again. Or
Okay.
not again, I'm still there. I'm gonna say the mind.
It does not open.
What if this is one of those things where it's not speaking it?
What if
On
it's a
maybe-
chimera?
Unlock.
I'm going to try. I'm going to
So
try the same options that we've all gone through, but I'm going to try to speak to it through my telepathy.
As you reach your telepathy out, it doesn't seem to connect to anything.
I figured as much, but it's worth a try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could it be your master's name?
Archibald? No,
Does
because he
not
wouldn't be on the other
respond.
side of the door, right?
Well, I would imagine that if he is so obsessed with perfection, or his definition of perfection, that it could be that he did it to himself.
I don't
That's not
know
a bad
the.
idea. Sorry, Leilyn, go ahead.
I was trying to think like if magical like monstrosities from D&D, right? This is Frougy talking.
What
I don't
is
know if
D&D?
Leilyn would know
Oh,
about this, and I don't know what the D&D connotations of the chimera and or the what do you call that, the manticore are. But I'm pretty sure.
I think they're
Yeah.
monstrosities. I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, but like I don't know what they necessarily have. But
I
like
want to try
in
2 things once you're done, but go ahead.
yeah, no, go ahead. It's fine.
No,
I'm just-
what you were saying makes sense. Going, it's okay. I just needed to say it out loud so I didn't seep into the rest of the soup that is my brain.
No, it's okay. I don't think it's gonna work.
Both of those are monstrosities, by the way.
Yeah.
We could try them. You should try them. Go ahead, try them. If you don't try them and they end up being the actual thing, you're gonna feel real dumb.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Leilyn doesn't know those things, so I can't really exactly.
True.
That's
Well,
true.
you could have heard them through stories. Go ahead and do a history check. Why not?
God.
Yeah, I would say they're
18.
they're in stories that you've read. You've never seen what they look like, but you know that they're like a mix of creatures.
I'm gonna try them both.
Unfortunately, they do
Yeah.
not match.
It's still better to discount possibilities than to discard one without trying it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try 2. I'm gonna say Avatar. And I'm going to say homunculi.
Neither of those working. Let me know when you would like a hint.
We could
I
still
would
try
like-
your
I
master's
think-
name.
The full name? Do you have
I
that?
don't know my
Mhm.
master's last name.
Did he like to be called anything else besides the master in Archibald?
Archibald asshole.
No. I was too
No.
busy getting absolutely destroyed and then reconfigured and then destroyed again. and experimented on and harmed and betrayed and tortured.
Esmeralda just pats you on the back. I think they got the point. Johans, go ahead and do an investigation check.
This is not gonna go well.
18.
18.
That's always good.
As you're looking back at this plaque, you see the word recount has a little hyphen in between re and count.
The count?
Recount.
What?
Not recount as remember. Recount. Recount my notes and allow their names to echo their answers.
Oh man, but that's not how you wrote it for us. That's not fair.
So is it mind flare?
It's a very small
giant.
hyphen, which is why
I wrote like a 20 something on my thing for
which is
tabs. Bro.
to see the illusion and to find the plaque.
It's
This was to
perfectly
look
fine.
into
it's
it.
okay.
So it's supposed to read it out loud.
Arxes will stand in front of the first portrait and go,
Okay.
okay, I think I got it, everyone. 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
No,
You're
didn't
embarrassing
work.
yourself. Please stop.
Recount,
Watch the way you talk to me, young lady.
not the names to
Yeah.
Mind flare.
Man, am I gonna have to fucking count?
7,
I
8,
was not
9,
expecting
10,
math.
11.
This session was amazing, and then math happened. God, I'm kidding, honestly. Or
I had to
am
throw
I?
a puzzle in there somewhere.
No, you didn't.
There's a
D&D
reason
does
why I
not need
didn't do
puzzles.
well with. Or,
I refuse to do this.
All right,
idea.
one more time. Oh, hang on. There you go.
Hold on.
Can't.
Hmm.
I don't have enough room on my screen. Okay.
How many discoveries?
And
But
I don't know if,
4.
does everybody need the handout anymore? Do you guys still have it up?
yes,
Do you want me to
no,
show
Keep
it?
it up.
I still
Keep it
want
up.
it up.
12, 13.
Okay.
Yep.
Just I was gonna
Um,
show it to you if you had accidentally closed it.
There are 15 notes between all of the portraits.
Are they? I counted more.
No, the notes,
Hmm.
not the names.
I counted 16, sir.
1.
Oh no. No, this is where we reveal that none of us know how to count.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh no.
2, 3.
14, 15. I got 17.
16. I got
17.
16. Yeah, it is 16. Okay,
The
I'll
fuck
walk
are
up to the door. Go experiment 16.
16. No. Unfortunately, experiment 16 does not do anything.
Where's insisting? Nope. Experiment 16 doesn't do anything.
Do you know any
Oh, I see
experiments
what
that
I
have
fucked up.
wings?
Yeah, okay, there are 16 notes.
You just see, like, during this whole time that Johans is trying something, you just see Katya, like,
Yep.
One.
I don't know.
Two.
get to the very end and finally, okay, there's 16.
Okay, the first letters of each name don't of each monster.
Yeah, I was
doesn't
working on
actually-
that
Yeah,
for a
I've
long
tried
time.
that,
It's
yeah.
nonsense.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Guys, we're supposed to have different ideas so that we can.
no, we have exactly
The hint
one
is
brain cell for the
counting,
entire
right?
party, so
Yeah, it
don't
is
count
like-
on that.
It legit is.
I got a 12 intelligence as Arxes, but I got like a 8 as me. So
Dude,
What if we all
I
just
have
do
an
intelligence
18
rolls, and then
intelligence.
if we get high enough average, then we just solve the puzzle?
Frougy, what did you say
No,
before
no.
that?
I want to fix it.
We have
Yeah,
to
go
count, right? We have to count the notes, or you said
Three.
count like
there are
numbers.
16 notes.
Yeah. So, hold on. Let me read the riddle out loud
Wait.
one more time. 2 seconds. This hall is
Hold
okay.
on. Wait a minute. I think I have a concept.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's hear it.
Give me a second. I think this is probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So,
Oh, God, I want you to be right. It would work
So do I.
so well for Johans to figure out the answer to this puzzle.
I don't think so. This is not what it is.
All right,
just
anyway.
gonna say my result. I'm just gonna say what my theory was, and then because it says recount my notes and allow the names to echo the answers. So I went to each of the notes. I counted how many there were, and then I picked the letter off of the alphabet, out of the main name. So I got Maggart.
As you say that.
No way.
No way.
Fuck
Are
off.
you kidding
The
me?
door opens.
serious?
What was the word?
Wait, run us through that again? What?
So it's Maggart.
Maggart.
So count the notes, and then the name is gonna echo that answer. So the answer is the amount of notes, and then you look at the letters and count which letter of the name. So it's M for Mind Flayer, A
One
for
note.
Satyr, which is 2 notes, and then so on, so
Oh,
forth,
what
so
the
forth.
fuck? I'm not smart enough for that.
Yeah, I would have never gotten that. I want you to know.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
You're so smart, Joel.
Damn.
Big brain.
I
Fucking
remember
talks about how not fucking
remember,
smart.
No, it's just I remember I had this old book that had like puzzles and shit, and then one of the things that it says is that there's only one sentence in a puzzle that actually matters. Everything else is just fluff to confuse you.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I was just like recount my notes and allow the names to echo their answers is the only sentence in that actually matters.
Yes.
Because
That
everything else
was
is just
clever. I would not have got that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Is that like
It doesn't ring any bells
homebrew,
to you.
or-
Oh, that is home.
Okay,
Well,
no.
Tasha's Cauldron and Everything has puzzles. I homebrewed it to have like a different type. Like
Gotcha.
in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, it's
'Cause-
how many creatures are within that. And then I put how many notes are on there. And then I did the whole like Mind Flayer and all of the like specific creatures myself. But it's the same
short
idea.
answer, yes.
Clever,
The
clever.
scientist misspelled
That's
maggot.
amazing. I mean, I'm gonna walk in now. This is
So
We'll come in behind him.
within this door, you find a small dark room that is quickly illuminated with these similar blue flames. The only thing within this chamber is a wooden table with a brown leather bag atop of it, along with a hand-drawn map of Barovia that is being held down by 4 paperweight shapes like ravens.
super chaps.
Do an investigation check.
This is why I took a level in Rogue. Nope, I re-roll that.
One
Better.
better at a 12.
Slightly better.
Nice. What does the bag?
The bag looks like just a regular leather bag, like any person would walk around, like a little satchel. Nothing that strikes you as different by any means.
Oh man. I'm gonna grab it with Mage Hand.
You grab it, nothing happens.
I'm gonna shake it.
You hear. Let me just double check what's inside.
Testes.
You hear. No.
Oh,
With
Not
it,
that
good.
kind of sack.
Thank
You
God.
hear a clink. Clinking.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it down
Okay.
and I'm gonna open it and then
It's
grab
teeth
whatever's
for sure.
with Mage Hand. It's
Opening
all
it.
This.
Pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll a d5.
D5. Oh no! Why are you making me roll? Oh, I just rolled a D. I'll roll the D6 because I didn't have a D5.
Arxes leans over to Katya and is like, bet it's teeth.
You pull out a
Probably
potion of greater
gross.
healing.
Oh, I was wrong.
Would I be able to do this? This is some kind of bag of holding?
This is a no, this is not a bag of holding.
What the fuck is this?
A leather bag
floated-
with a potion
I
of greater
floated-
healing.
I floated over to me.
You bring it closer, and within you find 2 scrolls, a large diamond, and a crystal ball. This is a go bag.
Oh yeah, it is.
One of the other things that you notice, after taking a look at this map, you find 3 locations that were not originally placed on your map. Placing you guys on the map that you have, you find
There's a map.
one of them called Arginvosthot. You've heard this name before, though never gone there. One of the notes on this place says Order of the Silver Dragon, and just below it, Enemies of Strahd? ? The next thing you notice is the Ruins of Berez. Here you see Baba Lysaga, Strahd's mother? ? Dangerous? ? And finally, deep within the Mount Gakis at the south of Barovia, you find one note stating Amber Temple. And just below it, Hidden Secrets, Answers to My Questions. And just below that, Maggart.
I'm gonna pass whatever the fuck I'm reading to Katya.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull out the 2 scrolls inside the bag and look at them.
Go ahead and do an Arcana check to see if you can deduce what they are.
18.
With an 18, close my handout for some reason. With an 18, you're able to see that one of these scrolls is haste.
And
The other is unknown to you. A little higher above your pay grade.
This is probably one of those spells that I could have probably gotten if I hadn't taken a level and broke. And what was the other thing that was inside that you said? It was a crystal ball.
There was a potion of greater healing, a
Okay.
diamond worth 500 gold pieces,
I'm gonna toss that at Leilyn.
and a crystal ball worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Is it magic?
I guess also gonna,
You would
what
have
is-
to
yeah, what is
identify it. Or
Okay.
cast detect magic.
I don't fucking have either of those, motherfuck bitch. Okay, I'm just gonna pass it on to Leilyn and just be like, hold on to that, please. Just to make sure he's safe.
Yeah,
Oh.
of course. She
Also-
holds it with like her fingers.
Who
Just
is
in case.
taking the potion of greater healing?
I gave it to Katya,
Okay.
Take it.
And then
which, by the way, I'm also gonna take off the bag of holding and pass it over.
Okay.
I don't
That
I don't know how much
Put it in
power
there.
my master has now. I would rather that's with somebody strong and not somebody like me.
I'll keep it safe. Don't worry. I'm
What was the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take that map too. Roll
cool.
that
You
up.
roll it up, put it in the bag
Sorry,
of holding.
that's what I gave Katya. The map.
Yeah.
My bad.
Cool.
It wasn't the
But I
human
do
project feeling.
roll that up after like giving it a once over and like
Mhm.
note it. That's very interesting to me. I'm gonna keep that later.
What was the thing that you didn't know what it was?
This is scroll. Of magic.
May I?
Oh.
I take it and I cast detect magic.
Oh.
I had it prepared.
this-
I don't know why, but yeah.
On this, you can see a very strong conjuration magic.
I say exactly that. This is a very strong conjuration magic. Don't know exactly what, but seems like it's pretty intense.
Don't they just give us a little bit of an insight if he has a spell, if he has a haste spell scroll?
I could do an Arcana check on the scroll, maybe. Try to identify.
Are
what this
you
possibly
proficient in Arcana?
is. And no.
I would say then no.
I am.
If anybody was going to get it, it would have been Johans.
Johans, yeah.
Yeah. Johans, you would be able to tell that this is definitely a wizard spell, for sure. With an 18, you'd be able to notice that, but you just don't understand exactly what this is. And Leilyn, unfortunately, being of the cleric kind, you take a look and it yeah.
You guys use paper to cast your spells?
You look at this spell book that is perched on Johan's side.
This is it gives us ideas of what we could potentially have from him. This particular spell book, the scroll, I don't know what it is, but the other one's haste, which means he moves incredibly faster. And as a defense mechanism, having it as a scroll is not a good idea, so he probably knows the spell. That is a level what spell? It's a level 3 spell, right?
Level 4, I believe, is haste.
Haste?
No. Never mind.
Haste is
3.
3.
Level 3.
Yeah.
Level 3, my bad.
Yeah, there's no thing.
Yeah, I have
I'm
haste.
thinking of polymorph for some. Never mind.
No.
These are very
Haste is
different
3.
things.
Could
Yeah,
I do
very
an
different.
kind of check on it?
On the
Yeah,
spell
'cause-
scroll,
Yeah, I'm proficient in it.
you are proficient in Arcana.
Yeah.
You're proficient in Arcana.
Go ahead and do an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Can I give him a help?
I would say no. I was gonna give him disadvantage because Paladin, but I will just say a straight roll because you're giving help.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Arcana.
An 8 does not cut it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Way out of your
most
pay
what I
grade.
know
Brutal.
is through, the Lord,
I mean,
so.
Whatever it is, if it's within my skill set, I should be able to use it, even if I don't know what it is. I think. So let's just hope it doesn't come to that. I'll take both of those and just kind of do that shitty thing where you just kind of put them in a book, put a paper in a book, and just nonchalantly just close it. I'm not unrolling that. I'm just crushing that. They're gonna look like shit later, but that's fine.
Got it.
Let's go. And I just go.
All right. You make your way back to the hall. The left turn now visible after coming out of this secret door. You see that at the end of this hall, a double door
Fuck it.
that goes to the left.
That screams boss fight to me. I don't know.
Is there anything anybody wants to do before we go inside?
Take a nap.
I have a feeling
Don't
that
know
we won't be allowed to do that here.
Probably not safe enough. Do you want
They
to take the
deserve
lead,
a
Johan?
shot.
Johans?
Let's go. And I lead the way.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want.
So.
This is the kind of silence that I would probably plug Roll20 in, but I'm too nervous to do anything about that.
You turn into this, or you go into these doors. The chamber ahead revealed a huge 120 by 120 foot room that seems to be filled from its base to the 20-foot high ceiling with tanks of green liquid on either side of you, inside of which you find multiple monstrous creatures similar to the ones that you had seen before.
Oh, fuck's sake.
At the far end of this chamber, you see a large tank filled with bluish gray water that moves around. And within you see the giant shape that you had seen before slowly moving, its
I was
four
about to
arms floating.
This is the thing we saw in the up in the
Correct.
study, right?
The giant.
On either side of this tank, you see large Tesla coils that seem to be powering the mechanism holding the giant within. One sec, sorry. There we go. At the center of the room, just before a small table, you find Archibald. He stands facing the tank, just behind. His black, purple, red cloak covering most of his body. And as you enter, you hear him say, "When I first found you, do you remember what you were? On the side of the road, begging and stealing for your next meal. You were a lowly halfling that served no purpose. And now? Look at you. Coming back from the grave, or so I thought. Better than ever. Truly were an exquisite student. I must admit, I was sad when I thought you were dead." He slowly turns, revealing unnaturally yellow eyes that pierce through a metallic mask with a ruby set into its forehead. "You left your mark on me, Johans. Pushed me to further my research into creating a more perfect vessel for myself. One that never ages." And he shrugs his cloak off, revealing parts of his body seeming to be replaced by metallic parts resembling human anatomy. "You even pushed me to perfect the same gem that I implanted into you," pointing to the ruby on his forehead. "Yet still, I find myself in want. Metal never changes, never adapts. Flesh is the ultimate goal. But you left me, forcing my hand to find alternatives. But now that you are here, we may finally achieve your potential. Create the perfect vessel for you, for me, and everyone that suffers from mortality. Your parents. Come. Come with me. And we will find your potential together." And he just stands there, his hands crossed behind his back, waiting for your next move. The electricity sparking off the Tesla coils, the giant moving ever so slightly behind him, putting one hand onto the glass. "Return to me, as you always should have. Return to me as my apprentice." And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh
As
my
you all
god.
finally come into this final room, or so you would think. Archibald standing before you, smug as ever. Whew.
What a narcissist, am I right?
What a creep.
What a session. So,
Man. Fuck. Okay.
with that, thank you everybody that joined us today. Make sure to catch us next week for the finale of this arc. Please consider following and subscribing to the channel if you like. Or you can follow other links that we have in the chat to support us. If you're watching the recording of the episode, thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. If it's the podcast, leave us a rating. Make sure to follow us on social media so you're up to date for all of our stuff. But with that, thank you all so much. Make sure to level up. And we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.